Everyone, and welcome to Prestige Encounters, the Dungeons and Dragons campaign brought to you by Lich Souls Gaming. I'm your Dungeon Master Michael, and we have an exciting session in store for you tonight. But first, we have a few announcements to get through. First and foremost, a lot of the music you'll be hearing tonight is brought to you by Midnight Syndicate. Midnight Syndicate is a music production group creating goth, horror, and fantasy RPG music that you'll be using at your tables at home. For more information, go to midnightsyndicate.com or use the command !midnight in our chat for a clickable link. You can watch your music videos on YouTube, listen to the music on Spotify, or even ask your Amazon Alexa device to play Midnight Syndicate right now. We also are sponsored by other people, such as Only Crits. Only Crits has dice and dice related accessories. You can use the command !Only Crits in our Twitch chat for a clickable link, and be sure to use the discount code Lich Souls, that is plural, at checkout for a discount on your purchase. They have things like resin dice, metal dice, gemstone dice, and dice holding bags. We're also sponsored by Found Familiar Coffee. Found Familiar Coffee has the D&D themed local roast that you can buy. They also have decaf versions if you love the taste of coffee but not the caffeine that goes with it. I can't have my coffee after 4 p.m. I'll be up all night. So there's that for you. Also, discount code Lich Souls at checkout and more. We have a wonderful Minecraft Java server that has customized and programmed bosses in it. For that, it's you use the command !Minecraft enter chat for the information, but we recommend that you join our Discord first to get the server rules and such, and because in the guide as well, because we do use grief protection, that sort of thing. So thank you so much to all of our sponsors. Now, I'm sure you're wondering about this artwork we have on our channel. We have character art that was all made by Jeremiah, who is Slimy Rise, for our campaign. It can be commissioned by joining our Discord, !Discord, for a clickable link, or lichsouls.com/discord, and you give him money in order to get artwork made for you. Very great pricing, so on, so forth. So thank you so much, Jeremiah, aka Sunrise, who was Rosette in this campaign. Before he was Rosette, he was Diablo. Before Diablo, he was Aspen. Before Aspen, he was oh crap, I forgot the Daon. Before Daon, he was Aspen again, and I can go on and on, but we got 2 more characters. Shada and Chris Hemingway before that. So yeah, I think actually you've had the most characters die. I think about it, or just retire. I think you played the most characters in the campaign. We'll have to figure that out sometime. But however, you came here to watch us play Dungeons and Dragons, not list off sponsors and ads for the whole start. So everybody, let's go ahead and
entire stream of sponsorships.
I would very much like to only get sponsored by like off-brand imitations of food brands like Chips Ahowdy and Honey Nut Circles.
Oh, those are Canadian brands, didn't you know?
Oh, is that what Aldi is? Anyway, grab your drinks, grab your snacks as we welcome you to our table, and we begin tonight's session of Prestige Encounters. And here to tell us what happened last week in his very own words is none other than Percy. Take it away.
All right, Toro. Really wish you could respond right now because I need you to explain this guidance you've been giving me. First, you lead me to an old research book that talks about a powerful artifact with world-changing capabilities. So I form a team in your name and lead them, promising that no harm would come to them, but I fail. First fight we get into, it was an ambush. They were slaughtered. I suppose that's what I get for cheaping out on my crew, but I run. I remember running so far and so fast that it could have been days. Maybe it was only an hour actually, but days. I promise it was days, Tara. In this tall grass, some fools tried to cut off my head. These fools, Tara, tell me what is going on. They forced me to explain why I'm down here, and While I'm doing this, one of them sneaks up behind me and puts a knife to my throat. I'm beyond questioning your guidance, Tora, but come on, man. If you're leading me into cutthroats and prisoners, why down here in all places? They forced me to tell the way out, and during this they mentioned something about their friend being taken by the alpha animal, or alpha monsters, I'm not sure, but we can't leave this guy, surely. If he's still alive, we need to go get him. I argue his point, and we agreed to go rescue him. While I'm walking and leading these guys, they tell me I'm free, but I feel like a prisoner. They are watching me like a hawk, and any move that I made would have been deadly. But Tora, if you had told me to run, I would have done it. After traveling for some time, we found a place to rest. I was put on second watch. I've never done a watch in my life. What? Come on. But Tora, when I woke up, right, Tora, are you listening? I hope you're listening. They tell me I'm part of a devil's bargain to lose my loved ones if I die. Are you being for real right now? You lead me to these people and put me in a devil's bargain, and you don't even consult me. Not one word from you. You are... This is... Wow. I tell them they should have told me, Tora. I did tell them, but they just said, no, you should have asked. And I'm beyond belief right now. This is absolutely crazy. I decide that enough is enough, and I sit down for the night. I'm not having it. I'm not listening to these crazy people anymore. Emmeline wakes up later, and she seems like the only reasonable one in this group. I swear to God. But then she pulls out a dead body. Why has she got a dead body? What the hell? She says it's a part of her fallen companions, but how do I know she didn't kill it? She says she can talk to the dead. This is weird. This is really weird. Tora, please, please, please respond, because I need your guidance for real right now. After this watch, we continue on our way towards the mountain. And God forbid that these guys brought any climbing equipment. And did they? Oh, 2 pitons and a bit of rope. I wasn't going to climb a mountain, so why would I bring any? Right. A 500 feet tall mountain, and we got to start climbing it with 2 pitons and some rope. Oh my God. We make our way up, and it's very long, and it's tired. I'm drained, and there's a thunderstorm. Someone falls, I think. I can't remember. We get to the top. Finally, we're at the top. There's a nest. All right, Tora, there's a nest. There's a guy inside the nest, and he seems a bit injured. Wow, time to use your magic, Tora. I heal him, and what do I see? Oh, just another thing looking at me with a big eye. Come on, man. Please do not make me fight this thing.
Thank you so much there, Percy. And that is where we lost off.
Is it?
With the... And, let's just set the scene here. Let's give everybody a visual. So, with Percy and Sanasha in the nest, Rosette is outside of the nest. There are these 3 large white and blue eggs. Naoki, Emmeline, Talia, and Renatus are all down near the cliff edge.
Also, we just heard a giant caw.
And you guys hear, as the shadow looms over your bodies, this horrible screech. And with that, everybody, it is time to roll for initiative, which we already did for the audience's sake. We saved time. So let's go ahead and start.
Yeah. Not at all worried.
This creature spans roughly 40 feet across from wingtip to wingtip. With its wings closed, it is not that much. However, let me go ahead and make the creature slightly larger.
Larger?
There we
Oh
go.
God! Who cast a large?
All right.
It's big.
And with that, everybody, we're going to go ahead and start with Rosad. Rosad is up first. Talia is on deck, and Sanasha's in the hole.
Rosad doesn't waste time exclaiming or saying anything. He's just going to get right to it because this is fucked. And he is going to attack with his psychic blades. That is a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
All right. Which is that should be less. That is 11 points of psychic damage there.
11 points of psychic damage. All right.
And he will throw his offhand psychic blade, which this will have sneak attack on it because it's at advantage. That's a 27 to hit
27
for
hits.
17 points of psychic damage.
17 points of psychic damage. All right.
Yep. And that will be his turn.
All right. As Rizal lets out a flurry of psychic blades, Talia comes up. Talia, what would you like to do?
So I'm gonna move under over here. I'm taking it because of how big it is. I can see it
Right.
perfectly fine. I hope so. Here. So because it's flying, there is no chance of me getting my sword to it. So
It is not
I'm
flying. It is on
going
the ground, but
to-
that is a 15-foot
is it not?
cliff
Oh, nice.
that you would have to go up.
Yeah. So I'm gonna shoot at it. I got 28
28 will hit.
to shoot. Yeah. Do-do-do-do. So that's 9 for my first one, and for my second one, a 13 probably does not. Actually, I
13.
have inspiration, so I could try that again, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm gonna try it. Fuck.
13.
13 just misses. This creature is very large. Large creatures are not hard
Never
to hit.
mind.
So you let loose one arrow. It goes through the membrane of its wings, creating a small little puncture hole, although it does not affect its ability to fly. You let loose another arrow, but there seems to be this like slight wind current around the size of this creature that knocks your arrow off course. The creature looks at you
Oh.
and it screeches. It is now going to be Sinash's turn, and then Percy's on deck.
How high up is it? Is it
It's on
like
the ground.
on the ground? Okay, I just wanted to be sure. So Sanasha is going to let out.
I will,
This
well, before
gutter-
you do anything, I'm so sorry to interrupt that, but the nest is considered rough terrain to get through and out of. So keep that in mind.
Yeah. Well. So here's a couple joyful things. So gonna rage. So same thing as usual. She rages and gets covered by some spectral bark for a moment. And her rage is like echoing with like a primordial force for just a moment. And as part of my rage, I can move half of my movement speed as a lunge, which is 40 feet. So I can get up to the creature with no issues like that. Yeah, sorry, I just gotta work out. I'm just getting used to stuff and I don't know why. Yeah, so I gain 8 temporary hit points, which I will add after my turn, and going to go at it with my great axe for a couple of hits. See how it likes that.
All right.
Rage is on. Boom. So, 23.
23 will hit.
Mm-hmm. So that is 18 slashing damage.
Okay.
And just normal slashing. And gonna go at it with the second attack. It's just a 12.
12
That's
misses.
Okay, so to use my bonus action from there. This thing's pretty big. So she's going to move around its periphery, staying within its range. Actually going to go here, making sure she's not in that position from there. And no, I changed my mind. Gonna end up here. And that's my turn.
All right. So, as Valerie runs up and slashes at this creature with her great axe, it lands into the talon of this creature, letting out this spray of red blood as it goes up. So she tries to go another one, but the foot comes up as she yanks her axe free and throwing her off balance as she goes for another swing. Goes wide, misses the creature. And it's now going to be Percy's turn with the creature on deck. Renatus is in the hole.
All right, I'm gonna grab a knife and almost start carving through the very fabric as I look to Shasoth and say, right, let's get you to safety, Shasoth. And I'm gonna cast Dimension Door, which allows me to transport me and one other creature. So I choose Shasoth 500 feet. So I'm gonna go 90 feet this way. So right at this edge here, me and Shasoth. Which I don't know if I can move him, but
I can move him.
just next to me, please.
All right.
So that's my action. And then as my bonus action, another Percy's gonna come onto the battlefield. I know, right? Tell me what. Well, just give me 1 second. Feet away. Ah! That square there. Ah! Oh my god, 1 sec, guys. Very sorry.
It is
So
your first
another
combat.
Percy is gonna evoke there, and then as Trickster's Transportation, whenever I take the bonus action to evoke Duplicity, I can switch places with it. So me and that Percy are gonna switch.
All right. I'm going to put a highlight over your copy.
Okay. And then I'm gonna use my movement. What's climbing this like ledge upwards like?
15 feet.
Is it just rough terrain or?
It's going to be, so unless you have a climbing speed, it's half movement.
Okay, cool. So 5, 15, 25, 30, and I can move there. And then that's my turn.
All right. So, it is now the Aerosaur's turn. It's going to leap up. And it's going to go around Sanasha and briefly stop here as it does so. It's going to then beat its wings. Everybody who's within 15 feet of this creature, I need you to make a strength saving throw, please. So I believe
Does
it
mine
is,
count if I'm
it is-
down?
you count down for this. So it is Sanasha, Rosad, Percy, and Renatus and Talia all have to make a strength saving throw, please. The DC on this is 20.
Well, I got a 30-20.
Wow.
Whereas Jeremiah.
I got a natural 20. It's the only way I could have won.
Oh, it's a dirty natural 20.
No, yeah, I got a natural 20. This is a.
So
Well,
if
wow.
you failed, you're gonna take some thunder damage
Yes.
as this sonic wave booms out from the beat of this creature's wings. Specifically, that is going to be 7d10 points of thunder damage.
what the hell?
That is going to be 32
what?
points of thunder damage if you fail that saving throw, and you are going to be pushed away from the creature. So
Aw,
who
My
failed?
plan
What did
failed.
Talia fail?
By a lot.
yeah,
And did Percy fail?
yeah.
Yeah,
And what did Renatus get?
Oh my god.
fail as well. He got 13.
All right.
Wow.
So Percy,
Don't say I fall off the cliff.
Yep.
you skitter to the edge of the cliffside, barely
That's cool.
keep yourself. Megan, you're going to
Oh,
go off the
no.
cliffside and start plummeting below.
No.
Renatus is also going to go back to here, and he stays on. And then Sanasha and Rosad, you succeeded. So you're going to take half that damage. So it's going to be 16 points of thunder damage. And you're going to be pushed back 15 feet each. Directly back from the creature. So Sanasha, you're going to go back into the
Not
nest.
good.
In the nest.
Wow.
Yep.
And Rosad, you're going to go back 15 feet. You're also going to be in the nest.
Bye bye, guys.
Could I
Only-
react to her
Oh
falling
man.
with Featherfall.
You can cast
Could I-
Featherfall as a reaction?
Yeah.
All right. So,
Yay.
Megan, you begin to fall, and Emmeline, quickly with the reaction, she does a quick movement of her hand. She takes a feather, flings it into the air, and you slow your fall. All right.
Oh,
It is
thank
now
God.
Renatus's turn, and then Emmeline is on deck. Oh wait, the creature's gonna finish moving and it's gonna fly up 60 feet to here. So now it is now 60 feet in the air.
Okay, cool. So Renatus is going to just give me 1 quick second.
Jump off the edge.
Yeah.
Join me.
3rd level. He's gonna manifest echo. Here. Yep. And then he's just gonna good old Eldritch Blast this boy.
All right.
So
You get 2 bolts, I believe, at his level.
yeah. Does a oh my god. Why is it all the way there? Why is it rolled free? Do I get free?
No, he just has it built wrong.
Okay. So a 13 and a 13.
13 misses. Just misses.
Okay.
Because he never does the 3rd one. I think it's just set to do 3. So
Good action search.
good times.
You have a limit, blah blah blah. It's bonus action, can't do that. I'm gonna run 30 feet. I'll just stand next to the echo. That'll be everything.
That'll be everything?
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry.
It is now Emmeline's turn with Aoki on deck.
Unfortunately, he is a bit out of the way of my original plan, so I'm gonna do classic move and fireball him because he's in the air, he's away from everyone, just like right on his skull. I don't know. I need a dexterity save from him.
All right. This creature does get advantage on magical effects. So
Okay.
that is
I will
going to
accept
be
that.
well, good thing you do because it's going to happen. A 12, though.
That fails.
All right.
So that's 32 damage.
32
Adjust
points
this.
of damage as a fireball launches up into the air and explodes on impact with the creature. Its whole underbelly is now seared and burnt, charred flesh as this lightning and thunder is crackling around its body. It lets out a screech of pain as this happens. Just so you all remember. And with that, it is anything else for your turn there, Emmeline?
Yes, I'll just scoot over here. That's my turn.
All right, it is now Naoki's turn. And then we're back to the top of the round with Razad.
All right. Well, I'm going to do. I can see Percy, can't I?
You can, yeah.
Okay. Seeing him, he looks really hurt, so I'm going to use 3 charges of my Balm of the Summer Court towards him. It's been a minute. That's 3d6. And then add an additional 3 to yourself as well, in temp HP.
So 10 plus 3 temp HP.
10 plus
Yep.
3 temp, yep.
Okay, thank you.
And then he's going to look at the creature and cast Call Lightning.
All right.
And it's a Dex 14 saving throw.
First roll was an 8. Second roll was a 3, so 8. That's dex save.
18 points of
18
damage.
points of lightning damage as this creature gets struck with this. It does not take as much damage as you expected. However, it does do damage nonetheless.
And that's my turn.
All right, it is now Rosad's turn, and then Talia's on deck.
Going to, from his position, do the same thing that he did before. Except he is going to palm a little needle with some poison on it as he does. Throw his psychic blade. So here it'll be an advantage. That's a 26 to hit.
26 will hit.
And I am changing out one of the sneak attack die for cunning strike poison, so it needs to make a constitution saving throw.
Con save will be a 17.
Alright, it succeeds, so that is a total of 21 points of psychic damage. And he will attack with his offhand.
Okay.
She'll be a 21 to hit
21 will hit.
for 8 points of psychic damage.
All right, this creature's starting to look bloodied.
And he spends 20 feet of movement to get right over here. And he'll spend 10 to move 10 feet back right there.
All right. So Rosad, putting some poison on a needle, launches it forward. The creature, due to its size, easily resists it. However, the psychic damage does its effect in full force as another dagger comes flying forward, dealing more psychic damage. The creature is looking rough. It is now Talia's turn. Talia, at the start of your turn, you immediately fall 30 feet. At the end of your turn, you'll fall an additional 30 feet, unless you do something to stop it.
Okay. Yeah, can I see if I can grab onto the cliff if I'm close enough to do that?
What I
Like,
will
see
allow
if
you to
there's
do
something that I could just
is
try and grip my hand into.
I will let you make an athletics check to see if you can slow your fall by grabbing onto the cliffside. However, the minimum DC on this will be 10. This is me being a DM.
Okay.
If you get a 15 or higher, you're not going to take any damage. If you get a 10 to 15, you're going to take damage from your hand going down the rock side, your body vibrating on the side. So
That's fine.
That's why you need a grappling hook.
Okay.
You know.
Athletics.
what'd you get?
To be honest, let me just 2 seconds. I'm just gonna see if I've got a cool in my inventory.
It's good to know what's in your inventory.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you
What's in
said
the
grappling
inventory?
hook, and I just went straight to carpenter's tools, but I don't think that'll probably have it in like that. Right, athletics. Let's try
Tools
this,
have a
shall
very
we?
specific usage nowadays.
19. Oh.
So Talia, readjusting and like flipping her body over as she falls slowly down, grabs onto the cliffside and stops her fall immediately using her amazing upper body strength from years of pulling back a bowstring. You are currently 30 feet down. It will take you 2 turns, unless you have a climbing speed, to get back up to the cliffside. Using your, unless you dash, you can dash as your action to climb up.
And then it would only take like 1.
Then it'll only take you 1.
Cool. I'm taking it. I can't do it now though.
You
I've
can
done that as an action, I'm guessing.
So interacting with an object is free for the first interaction. The mountain in this case would be the object.
Right.
So that is a free action to stop yourself from falling like that.
Yes. I would like to dash then, please. Pretty please.
All right, so you can go right to that first square on the cliffside.
Here?
Yep, right there.
Cool. Amazing. Thank you very much.
Anything for your bonus action?
Cool. I'm just gonna cast my hunter's mark on the bird then.
All right.
Just to start that off.
So
That'll do
Talia,
though.
stopping her fall, quickly launches herself back up the cliffside and then focuses in on the vitals of this creature, where its veins are pulsating beneath its blue hide. she's able to see its vital points and therefore do more damage to it. It is now Sanasha's turn with Percy on deck.
Okay, so it's still 60 feet up in the air.
It is still 60 feet in the air.
So I need to find a way to bridge that gap a bit, if I could. So if Sanasha does a running jump, can I get within 30 feet of it midair? Having never done the jump action in modern D&D.
So the running jump is for a distance, like lengthwise. This would be a standing jump.
Okay.
So what is? Let me look at the roll for that.
Running long jump or running high jump? I think she's trying to do the running high jump.
That would be a high jump.
Yeah, I can get more distance.
It's the same as the 2014 rules.
This is the kind of thing I know Diablo did.
You
He
leave
was
in
the
the air a number
master.
of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier. If you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump, when you make that a standing high jump, you can only jump half that distance. Either way, each foot you clear on the jump costs a foot of movement. You can make an athletics check, and I can let you jump higher.
Okay, so she's gonna back up a bit, and I'm gonna use dash action as a bonus action because I can do that. And go even, and just gonna go. I technically at 10 feet of movement. I have 70 feet of. No, sorry, I have misjudged my movement. I have 90 feet of movement right now.
You crush that egg while you walk over it.
That's not done. So, gonna run 40 feet and then try an athletics check as I'm like point blank with it. And she swaps her great axe out for a spear as she's doing this.
Okay.
Athletics check. This will either be super cool or really bad.
Go to make an athletics check.
I won't roll again. It's just a dirty 20. I think I'm at advantage
I
for
will
that.
say
So-
you get to jump up 30 feet.
Okay, so she is going to throw her spear midair, so I don't have to throw it at disadvantage. This is a lot of effort just to do one thing that looks maybe cool. I don't think I get rage bonus damage because it's a thrown attack. Am I right on that? Anyways, doesn't matter.
It's a strength-based attack.
And I miss.
Sanasha
Okay, so the spear.
runs up and launches a spear. It goes wide. Like you just watch as she jumps 30 feet in the air. A huge athletic feat that very few can do. However, as she lets loose the spear, it continues to go.
And it's gone. I gotta grab a hand axe from my belt, and my second attack is she's going down and trying to get the second attack.
All right.
Oh my. That's 17.
17 will hit.
Yeah. Oh my god. That's hilarious. So it's 10 slashing damage.
10 points of slashing damage as it embeds itself into the side of this creature.
I just want to see, what does Vex do? Okay, well. So I would use Vex on that, so I have advantage on the next attack, and I make on it before the end of my next turn, technically.
Okay.
Hooray. Now she's falling 30 feet.
Yes. So what comes up must come down, and you're going to take 12 points of bludgeoning damage as you impact with the ground from your 30-foot jump.
Cool. So it looks pretty cool. Her spear is now some poor dinosaur is like just hearing a weird whistling sound over the next round. It's like as its partner has just been speared. Anyways, that's my turn. It's about as cool as I could have been. I wish both of those attacks hit.
It is now Percy's turn with the Aerosaur on deck.
Okay, so Percy's going to run 25 25 feet up to Renatus and cast a second level healing cure wound, sorry. For 17 healthy hit points.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
What is your healing word?
This is just cure wound, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Aww.
So I pushed the little symbol onto Renatus. There you go, good sir. And then I'm gonna bonus action command the Echo to run up 30 feet as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And that will be all.
All right. This creature is a carnivorous predator. It is a hunter. It is looking around the map to see where the most vulnerable person is. The one most separated from everybody else would be Rosad. It swoops down and it's going to make a talon attack. Sorry, a bite attack against Rosad as it does so. Rosad does a 25 hit.
Yes, a 25 does hit.
All right, so you are now grappled by this creature.
All right.
But you are going to take some damage first. That will be 26 points of piercing damage.
26.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I will uncanny dodge that, so I take half.
So
take 13.
dodges out of the way as this creature swoops down and grabs it. It grabs only his leg, its teeth tearing into his leg, tearing it up quite a bit. So you're going to start moving with this creature as it's going to continue to move. Give me a second. Never mind. So it goes here, and then as it starts to ascend back up the remainder of its flight speed of 120 feet, it's going to make a talon attack against Sanasha as it does so.
Do I get an opportunity attack, or it doesn't provoke opportunity attacks?
With its reach, it does not have to go down 5 feet in order to fully attack Razad or you.
Yeah, and I don't have any longer reach weapons. Okay, good.
All
Do
right,
what you gotta do.
Sanasha does a 23 hit.
Yep.
All right. So the creature goes up 60 feet. It's going to do its 3d10 plus 8 points of slashing damage on Sanasha. So that is 23 points of slashing damage.
So it's 12 halved or 11.
It would be 11 halved.
I'm raging, so.
And the creature, as it ascends back up, it is now 60 feet once more in the air.
Oh man,
And
I
you
missed
guys
having
just see
spells.
Rosad like dangling by his leg, and this creature upside down. And with that, it is now Renatus' turn. Emmeline is on deck. Naoki is in the hole.
Okay, so Renatus is gonna 30 feet up this cliff, so 5, 15, 25. Yep, that's right, 25, 30, and then good old. It's still 60 feet in the air, right?
It is 60 feet in the air.
Okay. Maybe I shouldn't kill Renatus. That'd be kind of rude, actually. I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast it.
All right.
So there's 2 Eldritch Blast. Ooh,
Nope.
7 does not hit. 15.
Why'd you roll so many?
I rolled 2, no? I have no idea.
Yeah, no, it was a
The first
17
one
and a
was
20.
20, and then the second one was a 7.
It was
Oh, wait, no,
17 and 20,
so you
actually.
get 2 hits.
Just go all the way up to the top.
Okay, hell yeah. What does that do then?
Just do damage.
4.
4 total. Got it.
Yep.
Wow. That's terrible.
Damage is damage.
Wow. And then as the bonus action, I know, right? Bonus action, I'm going to second wind, which is 1d10. 10. It's plus con. Give me 1 second. Anyway, that's helpful, so that'll be the end of my turn. I'll just sort that out myself.
All right, it is now Emmeline's turn.
She's going to climb up this little cliff. So it's going to be 20 feet. And then come over here a bit. And, options are limited. I do think I will unfortunately have to cast Fireball once more. So I need it to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Dexterity saving throw. All right. That is going to be a 15.
It saves, and that's half as much damage of 30, so 15 damage.
Still better than the Casimir Fireball. It's my metric.
What
It's
is
the standard I'm writing on.
what is this circle in my ass, by the way?
It's an
I'm
egg.
not sure.
It's an
It's
Isaac
my
thing.
storm.
Okay.
It won't let me draw a circle.
Yeah, well, I just need to delete that for a reason.
All these squares make a circle.
Because hold on, I'm trying to do something real fast. Okay, so how much damage? I'm so sorry.
15.
15.
15, yes.
Rosad, your token is grouped with the creatures now.
Oh.
Since you're being carried with it. And then what is the radius of your storm there, Naoki?
60 feet.
Can someone draw me a 60-foot circle, please?
Where from?
The X that I've marked.
Right.
That's 60 foot there.
Thank
Is it
you.
this X?
Is that 60 foot?
Which X?
There's 2 X's.
The way he had it was good.
Like, this is 60 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, do that one.
It's purple.
It's Warple.
There you go. All right. It is now Naoki's turn. Naoki, take it away.
He's gonna point his umbrella at the flying creature as he sees it kind of soaring around and use another call lightning on the beast.
Killing it with its own thing.
It needs to make a dex save, right?
Yep.
That is going to be a 10, so it's going to take 11 points, so 5.
Wonderful.
All right, it is now Rosad's turn.
All right. Can I? Would it cost an action to attempt to escape the grapple?
Yes. DC
All right,
would be 18.
How far up is it?
60 feet.
60 feet. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, Rosad is going to attempt to escape, which is a dex save.
It would be your choice, but the DC is 18.
Okay. All right, let me just double check something.
Talia, you were on deck, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just roll that. Dex save. That's an 18.
18. All right, so you wiggle free from this creature's grasp and begin to fall the full 60 feet down.
All right.
All right. So that will be 6d6 points worth of damage. Uh, 23 points of bludgeoning damage as you smack into the ground.
Oof.
All right.
Damn.
Anything for your bonus action?
Bonus action. Let me see. I am prone right now. I do know that.
Mhm.
Bonus action, I will use a potion of healing.
All right.
So-
Yeah.
I'll spend that really fast.
Good
2d4
class
plus
feature.
2. Alright, so 7. Yippee! Alright. And I suppose since I haven't spent my movement, I'll use half of it to stand up. And I will move 15 feet. Oh, you gotta ungroup me.
You belong to this thing now.
There you go.
A little bit of Stockholm syndrome.
I will move 15 feet this way. And that'll be my turn.
All right. It is now Talia's turn, and then Sinasha is on deck.
Mhm.
Right, this will be my movement turn. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then 15 to get up. And then I'm going to use the dash action to go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Since that uses my action, the only thing I'm going to do is shout at this thing. Leave me friends and I alone! Boom. Scare it off.
Make an intimidation check to the 40-foot wide flying predator above you.
And a Constitution
so
saving throw not to
Ali's got a
Yeah.
cool scar.
to 12.
Well, yeah, so scary I am.
No, it's not
Hey.
scared. All right.
That don't scare me, bro.
That don't scare me much. It's not the words, but
Anything else for your
That's
turn
what
there,
I'm gonna
Talia?
do. My scare tactic didn't work. No, my scare tactic didn't work.
All right. It is now Sinasha's turn. Percy is
all
on
right.
deck.
So Razat is within 10 feet of me at the start of my turn, so I'm going to, using my life-giving force, give him 2d6 temporary hit points. So you now have 10 temporary hit points. This thing is 120 feet in the air.
60 feet.
60 feet, okay.
It took 60 feet to dive down, 60 feet to go back up.
Okay. So, Egza. Sinasha is going to run over here and jump on top of one of the eggs. Just jump, not using an action, just like use my movement and just land on top of one of the eggs.
Okay. So you're trying to smash one.
Yeah, just put my weight down on it.
You're never supposed to ask a lady this, but how much do you weigh?
Well, that's interesting. Oh god. Well, my equipment weighs like 40 pounds. So, gotta be a lot. A reasonable amount. I don't know. 220 pounds with equipment.
All right. Interesting.
Wait, how much does she weigh?
With equipment, 220 pounds.
So
Oh
as
my-
you
It's a strong
land on these these eggs, you hear a crack.
Mm-hmm.
Now there is a reason why
Mm-hmm.
Shasoth was not killed by this creature. Because these eggs are close to hatching.
I only landed on one, preferably.
Mm-hmm.
Just to be clear. So if there's a creature in there, I'm gonna hit it.
And you are met with the eye of one of these soon-to-be hatched creatures that were actually, the eggs were wiggling, is what Shasoth said. So, go ahead.
Yeah. With her great axe. Full rage.
Stop
20.
It, stop it.
Technically, I roll. Oh, no, it's at the next creature's at advantage. Her at advantage. So, yeah. So I'm gonna hit it. I'm assuming so. 12 slashing damage on that one.
Just misses.
No damage. It's 20 to hit.
20 hits, 12. That poor creature, if the first thing it sees is you killing it, it dies.
Yeah, and I'm going to use my cleave. Yeah, and it follows through with an immediate cleave attack. But it's going to be my attack without modifier, so I have to roll to attack again for the cleave, I believe. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to roll to attack one of the... She's going to step on another egg and swing at the other egg. That misses, though.
All right.
But I'm going to follow through with my actual extra attack, because that didn't use my attack. That was just my cleave. 22.
22 hits.
That's 15 slashing.
Oh my.
2 of the 3 babies are now dead.
She looks
What
up
is
at
wrong
it,
with you?
arms wide, and says,
I swear,
"You
if
want
I
some?
pay the price for
Come,
this,
come fight someone who can take you on, bitch."
And with that, it's Percy's turn.
I swear,
What?
I
Well,
We're gonna deal
okay.
with this.
Man. We're gonna
I
burn-
died.
Sorry for the light.
I'm gonna dash with my 60 feet of movement, move next to Emmeline, and then say, "You're smarter than me. I'm pretty sure I've read somewhere that these creatures keep each other in check. If we kill it, this land it'll go to waste us. I don't know how it works, but I don't think we should kill it. I think we should run." And then, as a bonus action, I'm gonna shout "Encore" at Rosard and do a healing word at second level.
Thank you.
No worries. For 15.
Yippee!
That'll be all.
All right, so the creature screeches in rage as it turns around and swoops down and makes a bite attack against Sanasha. Sanasha, that will be a 28 to hit.
Oh, it hits. My AC's not that high.
Four.
Oh no.
31 points of piercing damage, and you are now grappled.
15 reduced.
All right. So, creature swoops down. It grabs you.
Mm-hmm.
It continues to fly, and then drops you off the cliffside.
Okay.
Can I react to that and
What
save
is the
Sanasha
range?
with Featherfall?
What is the
I
range?
think ooh, that's a good question. Let me do research
Oh,
on
no.
this. I want to say that it's 60
60.
feet.
It is 60 feet.
Yep.
You have no reaction.
Unfortunately,
I will summon Kevin. Sit on Kevin. Kevin will be the sacrifice. He can't fly, but he can be sacrificed.
That is the creature's turn.
How close was it to me when it started its movement there?
Uh,
It was 120 feet, right? Yeah.
yeah, it didn't. It swooped down through
Yeah.
the rest
that's
of the feet. Went on with his life.
fine. Yeah, it's good.
You are on top of Kevin. Kevin will be your cushion.
It's now Renatus' turn.
Okay. Renatus is going to swap places with his Echo and run towards Shasoth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Action dash 6, 7, 8, and then start preparing Shasoth for like climbing down the mountain. I don't know what he could do, but making like
Alright.
a temporary sling or something.
Okay, easy enough. Make a survival check.
Sure.
Anasha has.
I don't have an action if I'm allowed to do that though. I use that to dash.
You're fine.
Cool. 7. Ugh.
All right. So
Oh, that was me. Wait,
Renatus
one
has
sec. That was
enough
me.
idea-
One sec.
Oh.
15.
Yeah, so using his cloak, Sinasha makes kind of like a sling to put on his back that Shasoth fits it into.
Okay, cool.
And you can start your descent down the mountain. It is now Emmeline's turn.
Yeah, it is. Could is Sinasha still visible if I move 30 feet here? Is she
Yeah.
visible from right there? Can I get there and then cast Feather Falling on her as she's now falling?
Sure.
Sweet. That's pretty much my turn.
I knew what I was doing. I knew I was poking the bear.
And it's now Naoki's turn.
Okay. Can we move my pretty little circle towards it?
Yeah.
He's gonna lift up his umbrella and guide it over towards the beast. And then use Call Lightning again.
Can you move it and call it at the same time? On the same turn?
Yeah. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure. Let me double check. It's not saying that it takes an action to move it. $16.
16. All right. 16 hits. I'm sorry, that's not a hit. I need to make a dex save. 8.
So
Oh,
8.
actually, I don't think you can move Call Lightning. Hold on. The storm cloud itself is stationary, so you can't move it.
I don't know then.
You can move the target of your lightning. You just can't move the cloud. Yeah.
So it's you can move
Oh.
where it targets within that radius. You just can't move the cloud itself. Correct.
Okay, let's just destroy the last egg then.
Oh no, Emmeline's pet.
Okay.
Even if you didn't, I would have destroyed that.
Well,
the egg is
guys.
gone.
Does the egg yolk just like explode everywhere?
There's no egg yolk. It's a creature inside.
he revealed it.
Bye bye.
It might not be enough damage to kill it.
By egg.
Eggs are
Well,
gone,
we did-
everybody.
We did not learn from Coyote time.
All right. With that, it's now Rosad's turn.
All right. So how high up is the bird?
It's
Dinosaur
at
thing?
level of the ground because it didn't fly back
Level
up
of
to
the
drop
ground.
Sinasha.
Cool. So He's gonna spend 30 feet to go this way. And yeah, it's within range. He's going to use his psychic blades. That is a 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
For 24 points of psychic damage.
All right.
And he will do the same thing with his offhand as per usual. For a 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
Nice.
And that shouldn't be 18. There should be 5 points of psychic damage.
All right. So Rosad runs up and launches 2 psychic blades at the creature.
That'll be
Anything
his turn.
All right. It is now Talia's turn.
I am moving a little closer. And I'm just gonna try and shoot as much as I can. For blame. Oh yeah.
Natural 20, critical
Oh,
hit.
yeah. Oh yeah.
We're not listening to you,
Oh,
Percy.
yeah.
You're new.
Yeah, whatever. Nah, whatever. What I say is just irrelevant. Cool.
So that's 12 if I've rolled it.
Did you roll
correct.
damage or crit damage?
I clicked crit damage, so hopefully
That is correct.
Oh.
that was boring. And then 1d6 for my hunter's mark. So that's 17 for the first.
The
lot.
hunter's mark's doubled as well, Megan.
Oh, is it? Oh, nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll just do it again then. Bam. Oh, and I've got to add it together. 21? 21.
All right.
21. Boom. Shoot again. 14.
14
Does a
will
14
just
hit?
hit.
Oh, ooh. So that's a 5. And oh, a 6. So that's 6 altogether for that one as well. So altogether 27 damage.
Creature's looking hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's how I'm going to do this time. My intimidation skills are not good.
Sanasha, you fall 30 feet at the start of your turn.
Okay. So I have a silly thing I want to do. Sanasha is going to grab the looped rope from her pack, try to quickly form it into a loose knot, and try and lasso one of the legs of the creature with it. Can I do that?
Make a survival check. I'll say DC 10.
19.
19.
So-
So,
Oh,
what's
yeah.
the length of this rope?
50 feet.
All right. So as you start to fall, you quickly take the rope. You lasso it as you're falling back, or you're falling down from your back. You lasso the foot of this creature, goes around one of its talons,
Yeah.
and then at the end of your turn, the rope goes taut.
Okay. Can I use my motion to, with the bonus action as the dash action, to climb quickly up the rope and latch onto one of the creature's legs?
Yeah.
Still holding the rope. Okay. So Sanasha is now in contact with the creature, riding on its leg.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
I'm assuming I can't attack because I use my action to do this cool,
Yeah.
MacGyver get back to safety bit. Yeah, that's it. That was cool. I'm happy that worked.
All right. It is now Percy's turn.
Guys, we need to get out of here. And then I'm gonna bonus action move the clone, and then as a part of that bonus action, I'm going to do Trickster's transportation and swap places with it. So the clone moves here. Oh shit, no, I'm there, and then I'm gonna start climbing down this mountain using my action to dash.
All right.
So I don't know how far down I start getting. But...
All right, so Renatus
Whatever.
and Percy are now out of initiative as they have left the fight. It is now
And Shasoth, don't forget Shasoth.
the Aerosaur's turn.
Okay, it's your turn. As a reaction, because you're within 30 feet of me, I need a DC 15 strength saving throw from the creature as spectral branches try to grasp onto its form.
Okay, so strength saving throw, that is an 18.
Yeah. Okay. So they try and pull it into a spectral portal to teleport it, and nothing happens. But you can feel like this like ethereal tree has like tried to grasp it. I was trying to teleport it because I can do that, but it didn't work.
All right.
Cool.
The
That's
creature
all.
is going to fly here with Sinasha on it. I need everybody to make a strength saving throw, please.
Not
Including
again.
I'm far enough away, right?
If you're within 15
Oh my
feet.
god. Oh my god.
Oh, you didn't say that.
Sorry, I
Natural
missed
20.
it. What's this box over the eggs?
Oh, that's
It's
me
just-
covering
they're
up the
gone.
eggs.
They were
The bloody egg.
incinerated.
The shells are still there. The corpses are still there.
Sorry.
DC
You
20
can still
again.
take it.
The DC is 20. I need Emily,
All right,
Talia,
I-
and Sinasha, and Razat all to make that saving throw, please.
I rolled the saving throw.
22.
What'd you get? 19? That just
I hope I fall off the
fails.
fucking mountain. I got a 1.
Oh my god, am I the only one that passed? Oh my god.
He is just a bad bitch.
If you got less than a 20,
I need to roll again, sorry. Because I'm raging. No, that's not better.
you're going to take 57 points of thunder damage.
Oh my
and you're
God.
flung away by 30 feet away from the creature. So I'll move your tokens.
It's not just down.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Talia
One's
rolls and hits a
down.
branch. 1, 2, 3, 4.
If I pass,
5,
do I still
6.
move that far?
Oh, you passed. So you're 1, 2,
Yeah, I got
3.
22.
Oop, there you go. Razad, did you pass or fail?
Failed.
All right, and Sinasha,
Is unconscious.
you're gonna hit that rock. That stops you from going. All right.
Do I
So,
take half
or-
of 57?
Wait a
Emily.
second. Am I unconscious? I guess I'm not.
So 57
yeah.
points of damage is what that thunder damage was. If you succeeded, you take half as much. So that's gonna be 28 points of
28.
thunder damage.
Yeah. Using my relentless endurance, Sinasha, having been flung against a rock, seeming to be unconscious for a moment, groans back, fully conscious but still prone. At
Ooh,
one
I'm
hit
not
point.
looking good, man. Not looking good.
This creature is going to take its rest of its movement to fly over here.
Yeah, go away, bro.
It is now Emmeline's turn. I need a death saving throw whispered to me, please.
That slash DM.
Yeah, /GM roll space D20.
Yeah, there's also an option to
Perfect.
do it in the dice roller.
Thank you so much. Naoki, it is now your turn. Rosette on deck.
This is not good. He is going to climb up to here. The 30 feet is this climbing or just running?
So it's 15, it's 30 feet to get up that cliffside. So you can get up to the base of it and start to go up a little bit. So 1, 2, 3. And then you get halfway up. So you can stop here. Oh, well, that's actually not showing to you, is it?
No.
1, 2. So you get to here. And that's all the movement you have, unless you use your bonus action. I mean, so not your bonus, your action to dash. And then you get here,
Okay.
right there.
Gotcha. I will do that. I'm going to dash up there.
All right.
And then I'm going to look at Berzad and blow him some balm of the summer court to at least get him back up on his feet.
Much appreciated.
First, I'll use 2 charges. That's 2d6.
And Naoki, what you see as you do this is that the wings are once again starting to crackle with that thunderous energy as it starts to circle around.
Okay. All right, that's 2d6 to him.
For a total of 7.
Sorry. Yep, 7 plus 2.
Okay.
And that's his action.
All right. With that, it is now Rosad's turn. Talia on deck.
All right, Rosad comes to consciousness, and he uses half of his movement to stand up. And he will do as he's been doing, attack with his psychic blades.
All right.
That is going to be a 24.
24 will hit.
For 20 points of psychic damage.
All right. Creature's looking real hurt.
All right. What's the action? Is there an action required to draw a weapon?
No.
No? Okay. Cool. He is that's I misclicked, but he draws the dagger of venom, uses bonus action to coat it with poison.
Okay.
And he will use the nick property of the dagger to attack with it, throwing it using his action still.
Okay.
So yeah, that's gonna be an advantage still. Think. Let me just check something here because I don't know if it's giving me the right bonus for it. All right. There we go. That will be a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
All right, and it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Con save will be a 12.
It fails, so it's going to take... let me turn off my Seek attack here. It's going to take 10 points of piercing damage and 5 points of poison damage.
All right. The creature is still up.
All right, and that'll be his turn.
Talia, I need a death save, please.
I'm not dead
Oh,
or unconscious.
I thought you were. Okay, well, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I took damage though, I'm going to, as a bonus action, recast my Hunter's Mark because I can do it twice without expending a spell slot
Okay.
on him. And because I can't get close enough, I'm just gonna have to stick to it. Oh, okay.
Natural
Well,
one.
the third, no. I'm gonna try again. Boom, 25.
That hits.
Okay. 7
Hunter's Mark.
plus.
Concentration drops when you go unconscious.
I didn't go
She,
unconscious.
she never went unconscious. I just thought she did.
But because I
Oh, I
took
thought you
damage,
did.
I redid it again. But because I can do it twice without expending a spell, so that's fine.
Awesome. You're
So
great.
that's 9 altogether.
How do you want to
That
do
didn't
this?
do much. Yeah! I will refrain from swearing, but just think I would be swearing at this thing. I'm going to pull up really far back, and I'm gonna shoot it right in its little neck bit.
I mean, its neck is pretty big.
Yeah, no, I don't care. It's little. It's gonna get right dead center. Go up through its mouth. See the little arrow tips in its mouth. Boom.
All right. So this creature, as it's circling around, it has an arrow that goes straight up through its throat to the bottom of its mouth, and it comes out through the top of its head. Its eyes roll up into the back of its head, and it starts to plummet down towards the ground. The velocity and the momentum of this creature makes it crash into the mountainside and skitter off to the side, where it plummets into the jungle below with a thunderous crash.
How appropriate.
Just to add salt to its wound, I'm just gonna wave my hand like, bye, see you later.
With that,
Yeah.
Emmeline is still on the ground, and it is Sinasha's turn.
Yeah, so Sinasha is going to move over to Emmeline and feed her a bog standard healing potion. Just a standard potion of healing. I was planning on doing something really crazy there, so... God, why does it not list the... How much does healing a potion do?
2d4
Potion of
plus 2.
healing. 2d4 plus 2, okay. I'll just roll that here. Oh, IGM rolled that.
It's gonna be
so that's
7.
Plus 2, so 9.
9 points to Emmeline. And that will end initiative. What would you like to do? As Emmeline, you sputter and you come back to consciousness.
And she'll like lift her up and put her on her feet.
Emmeline will immediately put her hand against you and push you away.
She falls
And
off
go to the
cliff and
nest.
dies.
All right, Emmeline goes to the
I'm just
nest.
kidding.
You see 3 corpses of baby dinosaurs.
To be fair, I was just trying to get its attention, and I guess I succeeded.
Go ahead and make a medicine check.
Ooh,
You.
on it. I'm assuming I'm analyzing the bodies. At 15.
So, 2 of these babies are definitely deceased. They have bled out from their damage. However, one, its chest is quickly rising and falling. It did not fail all of its death saving throws.
Do you think a potion of healing would work on this thing?
You can always find out.
I'm gonna use one of the healing potions from Valerie's backpack on this creature.
All right.
Go ahead and roll that.
Its wounds close and its breathing stills as it begins to flutter its eyes as it comes back to consciousness. What is Percy doing at the moment?
Still climbing down the mountain.
So you would have heard the creatures screech and fall off the mountainside. I will say that.
Then he'll sigh and then climb down the mountain.
Keep in mind, we barely survived climbing up the mountain together.
Lol.
And just to clarify, the corpse of the big one fell.
Yes.
Okay.
Into the
Okay.
jungle below. That is
It's
correct.
gone.
Yeah.
Go to make an animal handling check.
Yeah, Emmeline's looking at this thing and she is not quite sure what to do. It's similar to a vulture, I think, in a way. Potentially. So let's find out. A 7.
7. You try to reach out to this creature and it's going to snap at you.
Maybe you're just not
It's
destined
wounded.
for a pet.
It's hurt.
Can I feed
Scared.
it a ration, like a piece of jerky?
I'll let you make another handling check. Animal handling
What's your
check.
hand?
Alright.
What is everybody else
Okay, I'm
doing?
reaching out.
Sinasha's just holding, just standing based on adrenaline only. She's keeping her distance, but focusing. She's still raging, like just focusing on being angry.
Naoki's gonna dash over, immediately seeing her like literally just teetering on it, and just like kind of like grab a hold of her and use Cure Wounds. 9 HP. Are you okay? I watched you fall.
Yeah, I was gonna jump off the edge with Emmeline there because I thought we couldn't beat that thing. No, it wasn't like a dying thing. It was more like a,
a creature with your
Sit
20 on your animal handling reaches over and like grabs the food from your hand and goes back into the corner and nest and starts eating it.
While it does that, I will pocket one of the dead ones.
They're not small.
You know, how much does it weigh? This thing can't weigh much, right?
They are large in size. I would say they weigh about 150 pounds.
Holy hell.
They're
Okay.
mostly wings and bones. Their wings are their bones are hollow. They are capable of flight.
But they're still big. Yeah, I get what you mean. They're big babies. Okay. In that case, I will just sketch the dead ones instead.
Can't you just turn it into like a flying zombie or something?
You need to sit down.
I don't think you should be anywhere near these things right now. You should
Percy?
probably sit down.
Where is he?
Percy?
I think he ran.
Where's Renatus?
He's right there. He's just not saying anything as usual.
Percy mentioned how the alphas keep each other in check, and he thought we shouldn't kill it. And so my assumption is that he left.
Well, why don't we just leave this one here? It has 2 corpses to feed on, and then get bigger. And
Are you serious?
It has one
actually
corpse to feed on.
she hid the corpse. I mean, Percy's the one who knows the way out, and he's taking Shasoth, who knows the way out, so, or who's going with us, so don't we need to stop him?
Hopefully he waits for us at the bottom. I do have another casting of Featherfall if we wanted to take a fast route.
We could try it. I don't see why not.
Are you taking him with us? Pointing at the bird.
Yes. He will not survive on his own. We can always bring it back, right? And it'll probably give me a promotion.
I mean,
Think about that.
or it's
You-
run snack.
I don't want to come back here ever again after we leave. This place sucks.
That's too bad.
I might.
Well, we did promise Percy we'd help him find his artifact, so unless
Right.
we're lying.
Are we planning on leaving and then coming back to do that?
Yes.
I mean, we have a limited amount of time before our loved ones are claimed by this deal that y'all made.
12 days to be exact.
So,
Ooh.
Upon mentioning this, as almost as if it sensed the pocket watch that is currently has a chain attached to your rib cage, starts to have this like cold burning feeling, as if yes, you're right.
yeah. So we need to go. So collect your pet monster.
Okay.
How are you going to be able to transport that? It looks pretty big. So
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
can it
That's what
fly?
I'm trying. I don't. Not yet. It was just look at it.
I
She's
Walk
gonna
to
motion
it.
over to this thing. It's, I'm assuming, finished with the ration.
Yeah.
Is it eating its sibling?
It is.
I could try to talk to it.
I'm just gonna give a thumbs up to the little creature. I'm like, great. Excellent. She'll
okay, so-
try then.
You're what?
Put her
She'll
head
try
up.
then to pick it up. I don't
Still weighs 150
It is
pounds.
a large size creature. It takes up 4 squares on the map.
Thank you.
Interesting.
Big.
So it cannot be picked up.
Mm-mm.
Can it walk?
Yeah, it can walk.
I would like to fashion a harness out of the silk rope that Valerie had. I would like to fashion a harness and a leash.
Did Sinatra lose her rope, or was I able to claim it as she got thrust off of it?
The
By the way,
way that I would say it's gone.
okay, I lost a lot of stuff this fight.
It's not hard to put tie a loop or a loop in a rope. So sure.
Yeah,
And that's what we're doing. And then I gotta fashion it onto this thing. What, over the head? How does this work?
Naoki, do you want to talk to it?
Sure.
You can do that, right?
Yeah, I can talk to it.
I mean, you can talk in animal languages because I can technically talk to it. I just assume it's a druid. You can do more.
Let me go up to the creature and cast Speak with Animals.
Animal.
Hi there.
The creature looks at you. It from it's the side of its head, and it blinks its eyes. Hello.
There. Are you okay?
The creature looks at you more intensely. Hungry.
Hungry? Okay. He reaches into his little satchel and grabs out a ration ball and throws it over to the animal.
With lightning fast reflexes, the creature picks up the ration and takes a step closer to you, Naoki. Hungry.
You need more? Check, see how much more I have. He's riffling through his little.
Why are you doing that? The creature gets another step closer to you.
Another ration ball. Here you go. And he hands it out. Oh, you're closer.
Make an animal handling check. An 8. The creature's gonna bite you. That is a 17 to hit.
It hits.
That is gonna be 9 points of piercing damage as the creature bites your hand.
Literally the only person who can afford to take damage right now.
Oh my god. Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
You having trouble there, Naoki?
Oh, I'm okay. This is nothing.
His arm has scratches running down his wrist. He's bleeding.
Have you considered giving it non-vegetarian rations? Because I don't think it eats vegetables.
I'm not a vegetarian.
Okay. Just
I can give it some meat if you need to give it some more rations.
Do you want to
I can take
come
one
with
out and
us?
try it. Oh,
You want to stay here?
tasty.
What's going on, Naoki?
It's hungry. He's gonna
For
put a
you?
ration ball on the nest and just push that to it.
it seems slightly hungry for you.
I think it's hungry for man flesh.
Good thing I'm a woman.
I know.
Its tummy has the one that only hands can satisfy.
I mean, it literally ate its entire sibling. So why don't we just why don't we throw it off the edge and let it eat its mother?
I think we should throw it off the edge. Can you fly?
Have not tried.
Time to learn.
There's only one way.
It says it can't fly, or it doesn't know. I don't think we should do that to it.
Well, it's a baby. They only learn how to fly when their mothers kick them out of the nest.
Yeah, they throw them off the cliffs, do they not?
Right?
We have no idea if that's how these creatures work. We have no idea.
Listen. Naoki and I grew up in groves. It's what birds do. It's like a bird. It's got wings.
You're gonna explain birds to me?
I grew up in the wild. I can see this. Nom 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 nom.
I know. Let's feed him Kevin.
Whoa.
How about this?
Okay.
Maybe Naoki, you can feed him another jerky ration, and I can attempt to put this harness on it.
Sure, we can try that.
What about
we can
Rosad's little
collaborate.
cage thing that you can throw and cage it in and just...
That's a little much
Also,
coming from you.
we can't.
You guys
drag
hate
down
this
the side
thing.
of a mountain.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
I mean, we barely survived getting up here. We're not going to get down with having to drag a giant tarot bird wing thing.
It's a baby
You have
Aerosaur.
no.
It might people glide.
I get that you grew up in the Grove or whatever and you spent a lot of time there.
Well, I spent
but
my adult
this
time,
creature. Okay, your adult life, I'll give you that. You've had time with experience with nature. But
So-
this creature could prove to have incredible political power. Okay? Think about it. Every single leader of every city would clamor for something like this. I feel like, except maybe Drailworm, they're set, and maybe a couple other places, but you get my point.
But if this has even close to potential, does it look like its mother? Does it look like the weird, or does it look more normal?
Make a nature check.
Sure. Snatch throwing a lot of stuff about knowing stuff about nature. She doesn't. She's full of crap. So that's a 3.
You have no idea.
I mean, if this is anything like its mother, do we want this to be up in the world above? Look what it does. Look what the mother did here.
This is why we have to treat it with like love and care and make it like us and associate well with us. You know, we can like have it contained, kind of like what Talia's got going on with Kevin.
We've
But
bonded to it here. So why don't we make sure it has enough food to survive? And then when we come back, if Percy's still with us, because he's probably long gone now, if we come back for the artifact, we can climb back up here and try to bond with it when it's a little bit less of a hungry baby.
Hear me out. Maybe the impact of the mother down below. There have to be these creatures feeding on it by now. By the time we get down there, there's got to be some kind of scavenger eating it. And maybe the baby can eat one of those. And if we take it down with us, it's a lot easier than trying to trek it all the way back up.
We'll also then have to watch it during every watch to make sure it doesn't finish its snack on Naoki.
It'll be
I'll
okay.
just wrap it up.
It's starting to nip a Naoki.
Ow,
It's good.
ow, ow.
It's good.
Emlyn will
It's
like
fine.
Emlyn will like tap it on the head. Nuh-uh.
I'm also going to throw it a ration to keep it occupied.
Don't smack it. Don't smack
Where's
it.
that?
No smacking, just tapping. No.
Can you
No
be
biting.
the voice of reason here? What do you think we should do?
What do I think we should do with this wild animal whose mother we just killed? I think
This
we should
isn't-
leave it. It's none of our business.
Well, it says it wants to come with us.
It's a
Did
fucking
it say-
animal.
Did it say that?
Me lying.
Make a deception check.
Me when I lie.
Oh,
Anybody
that's a
who
good
has a
deception.
passive insight less than 19 believes Naoki when he says this.
Damn.
I mean, but even if it believes that, is it a good idea for us to take it with us?
We just
Okay.
killed its parent. It's our responsibility.
That's
We just made it an orphan.
that's the kind of thing you do.
Then you should be able to sympathize with it, Talia.
I was about to say.
Talia's
No,
literally
'cause
agreeing with you.
I was gonna say the exact same thing.
Listen,
Oh.
Talia, based on the disrespect you had, you need to completely change your opinion here, because he obviously does not respect you.
My bad.
That was some
You know-
serious shit.
What I'm hearing, right? We killed its mother. That was gonna happen regardless. What I'm hearing is that we fucked up one way, fucked up further. We don't need to let this hinder our journey much more. Listen, I understand you want to study it, might get you a promotion, a raise. Listen, I understand that part. I love money. You love money. But I'm totally fine with just leaving it here. Or better yet, we get some food. And nothing goes to waste. Doesn't die a slow death up here.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. We're taking you with us, as he like keeps nipping my fingers.
All right, hear me out. Maybe we can
It's gonna
strike a
fucking eat you.
compromise.
It's gonna
Maybe
eat all
we
of
can.
us.
Maybe we can take it with us as we go to look at this artifact that Percy wanted to look at. And
We're
if
gonna
it
come.
causes us issues, if it's hard to handle, if it tries to eat my OP, I'll let you do whatever you want with it.
Listen,
But if it's not causing problems, maybe we can revisit the idea.
So, here's the two-part issue here. This is a giant flesh-eating monster. We have 12 days to complete our objective. We don't know how long it's going to take us to get out of here, how long it's going to take us to go to Drailworm, and how long it's going to take us to drag a literal flesh-eating primordial monster that may be the only thing maintaining the ecosystem in this place. And by removing it, the last child of this primordial alpha, we may be dooming this place. Naoki, you should care about this.
I do care about this.
Maintaining
can bring it-
balance does not mean kidnapping something for pleasure.
But we can bring it back after it's gotten too big to be up above
Okay.
in the overworld.
So we don't know anything about how these things act as they grow up, right?
Right.
Listen, I could raise a schnoggle from a schnuppy. It's so easy, right? They've been bred, domesticated, and it's something that there's books about. This thing, we don't know what this is. And we, like Sinasha said, we had 12 days. My question is just a little statement. I don't have any loved ones left. My question is, are your loved ones worth this thing?
No.
Potentially causing us trouble.
I could
also
argue
have
that my
no loved ones
mother
left.
would want me to
Your mother who loves her bird more than you.
yeah, she would want me to pursue this opportunity,
You don't.
So what you're saying, we're at a little bit of an impasse. So you're willing to risk.
It doesn't have to slow you guys down at all. I'll drag it with us. I'll wrangle it if it starts attacking.
I can talk to it if it starts getting a little feisty.
That's worked out well so far.
We are team support this thing. We don't have to take it up into the overworld with us yet.
I don't even know if we can.
Planning to get out of here. We according to Sinasha, we need to get out of here and come back after we finish the job to search for that artifact for Percy.
Okay. But what
So
if this
we
thing
have-
grows up and we haven't tried to make friends with it, and now we have another mother on our hands?
Then we kill it again.
I'm not doing that.
Well, we didn't have to kill it this time. We only came up here because it took the person who has been our guide. We chose to come up here to help it. We know where we're going. We know our exit, and none of our plans came up with kidnapping this, except for Emmeline, who did talk about it before, but I thought that was mostly a joke. None of our plans involve dragging a giant flesh-eating monster.
I expect it to be alive. I expect it to be in the egg.
hold your arm out, and if it doesn't bite you, it can come with us.
Please don't bite me.
Who's holding their arm out?
Me.
Okay.
I need an animal handling check.
I'll give you
16
food
hit.
if you don't. Yeah.
It immediately snaps down on your arm. 7 points of piercing damage.
Look at that. That's gonna get infected. That's how bad that is.
10 minutes have
It's-
passed, by the way, during this conversation, so animal handling wore off.
Just speak with animals, yeah.
So
Go on, damn it.
while this conversation's happening and while Naoki is being bitten, can I look around? Is there any... There's no actual exit up here. We just came up here to save our guy, right? It's just that nest up here.
Mm-hmm.
So, have we not proven our point? We can come back. If it is still tameable, we'll tame it. When we don't have a timeline where people that we care about are going to be hurt. Taming this is going to take time. I assume it's not going to happen overnight. And if it dies, it dies.
I actually might have a compromise. There is someone that can take care of it.
Who?
Okay.
That freaky chick that lives in that skull.
Forgive
She's
me.
terrified of these things.
Zorna.
Zorna, that's her name.
Thank you.
She can take care of her.
So, if we
Or
want to do Emmeline's featherfall thing, is there enough of us? You can take the creature, get it down there. We'll find Percy, and on the way, tell Zorna it's here, and if she wants to try to tame it, but we're probably going to come back to find her in its belly.
I'll teach her how to speak with animals.
Fine.
She has the gift.
With that,
She might.
are you guys gonna jump off the cliff with Featherfall?
Yep.
We should
I guess
probably
so.
we should probably jump all together and then featherfall at a time of which we will actually make it to the bottom. I assume. Would that not be better? Because how far
Specific
down
time.
is it?
A couple hours later, Percy,
Yeah, okay.
you and Renatus make it to the bottom of this cliffside, and you look up and you see the rest of your party gently floating down as they land on the ground, safe and sound.
Hey, Percy.
Hey.
Oh. Why did it fall to its death, huh?
I just
don't know.
thought I'll go to sleep now.
Remember the part where I said killing it would destroy this place? Ruin
And
the
it's
atmosphere?
not. And it's not. 'cause
Not
look what
yet,
came
because
with
the
us.
other alphas haven't realized. But when they realize that one of them is dead, oh my! Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. So yeah.
You're running away from the fight? I don't appreciate
I'm not running away
that.
from the fight. I'm making sure that this thing doesn't die, so that this place stays intact, so that when we come back to get my artifact, it's not crumbling to death. Please, Naoki, do not test me right now.
Any other fixes? We could just kill them all.
You did. I watched you destroy 4 or 3 eggs. I don't remember.
There's literally one right next to it, landing next to us.
Why
Is
is that
it
there?
coming with us? Is it?
Did it glide?
Is it doing that?
I'm
'Cause
assuming we
Naoki-
featherfalled it down.
That's if it came with us. There was no harness on it. Naoki, out of character, lied about it wanting to come with us. So very curious to see what it
Did it
I
chose
brought
to
it here with your
You
jerky.
guys said that you were gonna leave it up there, and Zorna would come up and take care of it.
Okay.
And
So,
it makes
we're
sense
gonna-
because due to its like flight, it's one place where only other like flying dinosaurs can technically get to it. So it does make sense for it to be left up there for its safety.
Yeah. So, I mean, honestly, the only reason we killed it was because it was, there's that moment where you have to make the decision between whether you kill the creature or you die. And if the plan was to get Shasoth out of here, and that was the
Which
entire
I did.
plan.
You're welcome,
Great.
by the way.
Yeah, and
Great.
most of
You
us
let
almost
other
died.
people almost die.
Yeah,
No one nearly died.
it's an
Yes,
look
they
at
I
did.
said
Right.
we should all run now, and you guys ran towards the creature. How can you blame me for that? How can you turn around and tell me
You're a
that I
coward.
nearly got you killed when you guys ran at the creature after I said, "Oh, maybe we should leave now"?
He
I was
did
just
say
trying to-
that to me.
I was
And
just
I
trying
did
to keep
not
people
respect that.
alive, honestly.
Which I respect.
I had every plan to get Emmeline off of there when she was unconscious, because, anyways, most of us are mostly dead. So we didn't stay up
So-
there long enough to take a short rest, did we?
Are you going to help me fix these wounds, or am I going to have to do it all by myself?
I apologize.
Yes, it's fine. You did what you needed to do. Kind of points a finger at Renatus. Shasoth, you're okay?
Might be in shock from losing his limbs.
He's breathing at least.
Yeah.
If we wait here
He's
10
in and
minutes,
out of it.
I
He seems very.
can help you guys.
We should probably drop him off with Zorna as well, unless we're gonna backpack him the whole way. I mean, I can probably carry him a little bit easier than some of you.
Just to
I say we rest here
clarify,
10 minutes, and I can help heal you guys, and then we move on.
Yeah, and then we get to Zorna's skull cavern. We get a little bit of healing. We take a little rest, and then we go to the exit, which you know where it is. Right, Percy? You told us you know where the exit was. And then we're going to go up top, do the thing, save our loved ones, because we have 12 days. Then we'll come back here for your artifact.
And then I'm leaving you guys. I'm going to spend 10 minutes casting Prayer of Healing. And I'm going to choose everyone here. So Razad, Emmeline, Sinasha, Naoki, and Talia. You guys getting the benefits of a short rest and also gain 2d8 healing. So you gain 4 healing and then the benefits of a short rest.
The benefits of a short rest, as in we can use our hit dice.
That would be one of the benefits of a short rest.
Okay.
So,
Just
if
fun.
you wish, if you were named, how many? You said it affected who?
It's up to 5, so it's everyone but me.
All right.
And Renatus, everyone but me,
may mark their character sheets for a short rest if they so choose. Well, you all mark your character sheets. You may decide if you're going to use your hit die or not.
It's a lot of people rolling dice real quick. We talk anything while we're going to do the dice? Anyone want to have a conversation?
I'll just
Yeah.
start narrating. So while you guys are marking your character sheets and healing yourselves up, you begin to walk back to Shasoth's cavern. You walk across the stream where you came across the small bipedal dinosaurs. One of them was snatched up by a predator really quickly. And you continue to make your way using the path that you previously followed. By the time you reach Shasoth's home, not Shasoth, Zorna's home, you are tired, you're sweaty. There is no day-night cycle here, so you don't know what time it is or how long it took you to get here. But when you walk in, Shasoth is there, and she is currently with, sitting there at her table, drinking tea from a mud spun cup, with two, what can be described as straw men. They are humanoids made out of plants and fruit with eyes carved into them. Oh, hello. I was just having tea with my new guest here. Nice that you came back and visited me. So nice to have company.
Interesting.
Like literal men of straw.
Made with like the jungle plants and stuff. They're like dolls, scarecrows.
What's happening in here?
I'm just having tea with some new friends. This is Bartholomew, and this is his friend Frederick.
Okay.
Hi, nice to meet you. Well,
Art and Fred. Okay, good to know.
More hands, the better, I assume.
So how was the bad place?
There's one less of the things.
Not entirely.
You got rid of one?
Unfortunately.
We didn't intend to.
No.
It has a baby.
It had.
And baby is where?
On top of its
That's
thing.
nice.
So we need someone to look after it until it's big enough to fly.
I will teach you how to speak with animals.
I know how to speak with animals.
And to say, doesn't it take a long time to teach the druidic arts
She looks
anyways?
over. I know. Don't. She looks over at Bartholomew. Don't make fun of him. He's very nice, I'm sure.
I don't think we
Are
talked
they moving, or
fruit.
are they just stood still?
What was that, Josh?
Are the scarecrows actually like moving?
No.
Okay.
Go ahead and make an Arcana check there, Chloe.
On it. You know, it'd be real helpful if you could maybe take care of it for us. On a check is 26.
You're getting a faint whiff of magic in the area, and you guess that she's actually literally speaking with these plants that she made these straw men out of. So technically they are sentient and she is talking to them.
That makes a lot of sense.
I will consider it, but we have to make sure it doesn't leave this place before it gets too big. Once they get a certain size, they can't get out. So that's good. We need to keep it alive and safe.
To maintain the balance, right?
Yes.
Percy will whisper to whoever's closest to him. Are we leaving Shasoth here?
Shasoth knows the way out.
So do I.
No, he knows the way out once we get to the caverns, though.
You have man with no arm and one arm and no legs.
It's the same one that you saw before. He's
Well,
really hurt.
Put him on the table and I will start to heal him. It'll take a couple weeks, but I have some rare plants around the jungle I can find and make a balm out of them to regrow his limbs.
Oh, well, that That's good because we'll only be gone for a couple weeks, probably, right?
That's the
That would-
time
sure.
frame, I assume. What was it? Do we have a specific day on
12,
that?
12 days. Less than 12 days now. 11 days, 20 hours, 53 minutes, 17 seconds. I made that up. I don't know exactly. Yeah. So we're gonna. Is it night here now? Like, is it sleeping time? It's not, right?
Sleep where you want. When you feel tired, you sleep.
I would love to sleep. I climbed up and down the mountain while you guys took the easy route down.
Well, if you waited for us.
I was getting
Hey.
Shasoth to safety.
Climb every mountain.
I'm sure we could use a rest before we get out of here. Who knows what's
Yeah.
going to be on the other side.
Well, hopefully Shasoth will wake up tomorrow so we can get a couple more details about our journey out of the mountains here, and then we'll make him a promise we'll come back and return for him.
He's a great guide.
He's got a leg up on our other guide.
That's not funny. And he like smacks Sanasha on the back of the head with his
That's funny.
umbrella.
That was pretty funny.
It was a little funny. So you may mark all your character sheets for a long rest as you stay the night here in Zorna's old Dinah's skull.
Yeah.
In the morning, she will give you a pack containing roughly 28 rations. So set a week's worth of rations for everybody. And a few herbs as well. These herbs can be used or sold to make some potions of healing. So if anybody has
said
a set to do so.
7?
Each of you get 7 rations.
Okay.
Question. Would it be possible during a watch during the long rest that Sanasha could try to quickly gather materials to fashion some kind of rudimentary spear?
Make a survival check.
Yeah. Keep in mind that she has actually the capacity to actually. So 17.
Sure. A basic spear you can add to your inventory that's made of rocks that you basically forged in the night.
Yeah, so she chips the rock to turn it into a proper spear point, and yeah, she's actually been able to she even has a little maker's mark she puts in, but it's not fancy outside of that. Because I have all of the tools needed to actually properly make a spear, but not going to spend an entire watch doing it. Thank you.
Talia, can I get a Constitution saving throw, please?
Okie dokie. Any reason?
You'll find out.
Talia,
Well, I
you
didn't do
wake
very well,
in the
so
morning. We will call morning to a throbbing pain in your chest.
oh damn.
You feel short of breath. Your heart is racing.
I think I'm having a heart attack.
Imagine that it might be time to start looking for that flower in the next week or so.
Oh damn. Guys.
Talia?
Oh my god.
Are you
My
okay?
heart.
What's wrong with your heart?
I don't think I've got long left if I don't find this flower.
Sorry. Did you guys explain that to me about a flower? What's going on flower-wise?
Talia's biology,
I know
physiology requires
Yes.
some help in her heart.
You
My
have a
heart
heart
runs on a
disease?
special flower.
I don't remember. It just happened.
Sorry, what? Your heart
It
runs
was.
on flowers?
I'd swapped my heart basically for the memory of who killed my parents. Now my heart is like mechanical, and in order for it to continue running, I think it was the oil of a fey rose flower, if I remember correctly.
Why would you do that?
I got no
My
clue.
parents died twice in front of me. My whole existence for the rest of this life is to get revenge.
Okay.
But you're never gonna get revenge if you die before her.
The flower specifically is called a pixie rose.
That's it. Pixie rose.
Hmm.
But you can only find it because it's normally weeds. In a full moon, you actually can find the flower.
In like here or like somewhere special, or did you? I mean, we're going to a major city. We'll see if we can find somebody who's carrying it.
Have I ever heard of a pixie rose, DM?
Make a nature check.
Okay.
He's just carrying
17.
17. You are familiar with this plant. So yes, you've heard of it.
Okay. Do I know where to find it easily, or?
Not in this area that you're currently in, but they would grow in the Lamold wood.
Oh God.
But that's the area that you're familiar with.
Yeah. Okay.
But if you're lucky enough to find an herbalist shop in the next city, you should be fine.
Okay. Well, good news is they grew in the Lamold wood, but we're not going there. So
Oh,
we should probably buy it from a shop.
Oh, okay. Any specific kind of shop?
A witch's shop? I don't know.
A witch's shop?
A shop that sells herbs?
An herbalist
potion
or
shop?
an alchemist?
Herb shop? I don't know. I don't stay in places long enough to learn shop names.
Okay. I mean, did you grow up in the woods or something?
No.
Okay. Cool. So 12 days, loved ones in trouble. Talia might
A
die
week.
soon.
I may die.
11 now.
Okay. Is Shasoth awake?
We'll move on then. Oh. Let's check on Shasoth first.
Shasoth is laying on the table. He's like groaning in pain as Zorna is kind of taking this sticky green kind of like an aloe like texture and putting it on his stumps where his limbs once were, where he kind of poured the healing potion on himself to stop the bleeding from happening.
Hey, Shasoth, you focused enough to talk?
This was not my plan when I came down to this journey.
Yeah. So we're gonna leave. It's gonna take her a couple weeks to heal you. And we'll be back.
But you'll have your limbs. That's the most important part.
DM,
Yes.
if we were to find a body, right? And if we were to remove the limbs from that, first, could I animate the corpse, take the limbs, and would the limbs still listen? Or does it have to be connected to the main body?
For 24 hours.
Would I be able to deduce that?
Make an Arcana check.
Sweet.
Little Evil Dead here right now, guys.
21.
So you imagine that it really just It really just depends on the type of corpse. But maybe. But but if something is typically hit by a reanimation spell, right? If something is touched by a necromancy spell that reanimates it into an undead specifically, healing magic does not work on that anymore. Just like someone who's been turned into a zombie, raised as a zombie, cannot be resurrected other than from some of the most powerful magic there is, specifically a wish. So there are some possibilities, but it also depends on how long it's been dead for. The nerves are damaged. There's quite a bit of if statements here. But you're aware of a spell that very rarely is known by clerics that does allow the regrowth of limbs, but it is the head of whole religions that know this generally.
Okay. This is good to know.
She doesn't express that out loud.
Nope.
So, yeah, she said she can bring your limbs back. So we actually have to come back because our new traveling companion, Percy, has something to do. So we're going to try to exit. Do you have any tips for us as a professional guide for when we get out on how we might safely exit so we can come back and save you later?
Don't be alarmed if I'm not still here when you come back. If I'm good and ready to leave, I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
But if you see a giant spider with a castle on its back, run.
Giant spider with a castle on its back? That sounds like a...
Do I remember this?
Do you remember that?
I know we had something regarding a giant spider.
That was described. It was never mentioned to anyone.
You
but it
would
was a
remember
thing.
that from when you were in the Underdark back in Elnira. You guys killed the spider dragon. Dragon spider? I don't know what
He just thought it was... Naoki just thought it was a jerk trip, remember?
True.
And he will at this point will pass out from the pain.
Percy, can you leave some written directions for Shasoth as to how to get to the exit? You can seal it up so we don't look at it, because otherwise you might think we're going to abandon you.
I mean, I'm not bothered. He'll write out directions and then put it on Shasoth's chest, I guess.
Hey, bothered. Okay. Everyone ready?
Mm-hmm.
So we come back, check on Shasoth, check on the artifact, and check on Emmeline's pet and see how it's doing.
We're gonna name it Emmeline.
It's not my pet. And hopefully it's still here when we get back. She's gonna leave this hall.
We'll call it Zappy.
While I'm out here looking
Zappy.
at the nature, is that big old Brontosaurus visible anywhere in the distance?
You're in dense jungle, like the canopy of the trees obstructs your vision.
Okay.
Okay, let's set off then. If no one else has anything else to say. Thank you, Zorna.
Thank you.
Have fun talking to your friends.
Thank you. I will, little bug.
I'll have to learn how to do that.
You can't do that?
Not yet. I don't
skill issue, I guess.
Oh,
Oh,
She would not know that reference.
it was actually started here. It just passed on.
My world.
yeah.
Anyway,
She's been alone for so long. She's come up with her own terms.
Actually, she has HBO.
Well, whatever that means. I'll see you later.
and soon enough, you make your way out of the skull of which Zorna lives and into the jungle to leave this underground dinosaur hellscape. And that is where we're going to take our mid-session break, everybody. So, thanks so much for sticking along with us so far in our story. If you are just now joining, however,
Just now joining us. Well, I mean, you've missed a lot. There was shenanigans. There was combat. There was a heated discussion about what you do with a giant, dinosaur bird. And you want to get caught up on that, you can listen to us on all the places you find the podcast networks, because we do upload there. We also upload backups of the delightful Prestige Encounters live play on YouTube every Monday. But if you would like to be caught up with us, as in watch us from the beginning of the session, we do start at 8 p.m. Eastern Time every Wednesday, doing this wonderful D&D live play that we enjoy doing together in our fun world on Lich Souls. And you can also find our live stream on other places like YouTube and TikTok and stuff like that. So don't miss it, because it's more fun if you're here with us, and we love to hear from you. And we play other things too, like Supermarket together and Dead by Daylight and sometimes Nintendo games and other things and Minecraft. Play with us.
thanks so much, Key. And yes, if you want more information on the myriad of other things that we do, lichsouls.com/discord to join our Discord server. You can also find the related links in our social media platforms using our link tree and below the Twitch channel feed as well. So with that, everybody, we'll be back here soon. Give us about 20 minutes to refresh ourselves, and we'll be right back with more adventure. Thanks. And welcome back, everyone. So where we last left off, the party has been set off and navigating through the jungle to leave the underground dinosaur world within the Underdark. Who is leading the party, I will ask? Can I get a perception check from Percy, please?
Sure
She's
can.
just behind him. If you want to get an assist from that, or does that matter?
I can take an advantage.
I heard it.
Do I get an advantage with
Sure.
Slash Sinatra helping? Thank you. Roll again. 22.
Yeah.
22. All right, so walking through the jungle, do you have any weapons on you? Are you using anything to cut back vegetation, anything like that?
I just have knives or daggers.
You got a
So-
great axe lady with you. She can
So
cut.
Sinasha is let's say Sinasha is leading the party and you're kind of directing her. She's cutting back vegetation with her great axe as you are trudging through this jungle in the direction that you are familiar with to contain the exit. As you are navigating, you start to hear like a small buzzing sound.
Can anyone else hear that?
It's like when a mosquito flies right into your ear.
Does it sound like that close, like it's in my ear, or
Just around you in the general vicinity. It's a high-pitched buzzing.
is anyone else hearing that, or is it that just me?
Is it just him?
At first it's just a low, and then it starts to come to a dull roar, like there's hundreds or thousands of small little insects starting to hone in on your presence.
I think we should run or hide. I think we're being tracked.
Is there so they're just like insects buzzing around us or something worse?
You don't know. You don't see where this buzzing is coming from, but it sounds like a swarm of insects is coming in your direction.
We should. Hi. Emmeline's gonna kind of crawl into like a bush if she can.
Okay, make a survival check.
Okay. A 17.
You would know that a lot of insects track off of like your breathing and heat.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I just don't know how to make myself cold.
Cover yourself in mud.
Does the whole party cover themselves in mud?
I assume so.
Sure.
Emmeline will follow the lead if Sinasha starts doing that.
So
Yeah,
very
should
But
quickly,
Emmeline will.
the party starts to
their breath.
cover themselves in this this dark brown mud that the party finds throughout this ground. It is a jungle, it's very humid, it's very easy to find mud. And you crouch down low. Within seconds of completing this task, this black cloud of these insects come swarming through the area and start to like buzz around in a circle, not coming at any of you. It seems that you've gone unnoticed, and after a few moments they move onward.
That was close.
Emmeline's taking big, deep breaths.
Something to keep aware of.
While they passed, was it possible to discern perhaps what kind of insects they were? Flies, dragonflies?
Make a nature check.
Five. I have no idea what kind of bugs
some
this.
type of small flying insect. They look sort of like mosquitoes, but some of them, like, they have a little bit of red coloration to them. But other than that, you don't know.
Sense.
Party continues onward.
I think we should keep the mud on, by the way. Maybe even reapply.
Yeah, because
Later.
it will kick off over time. Just like full Arnold Schwarzenegger from Predator walking up the path. But no one gets that reference, then look it up.
A few hours later, the party, as you guys continue to walk, finds themselves walking on stone tile that's heavily overgrown with moss and dirt that has eroded onward from the storms created by the Aerosaur, which is now vanquished. And you find a sort of, you start to come across these pillars lining the path on both sides that you at first you thought were trees due to the overgrowth, but can now clearly tell are made of stone. And you find yourselves standing in a courtyard that was once a fountain with an entryway of some sort ahead. Vines heavily cover over the doorway. There are fallen pillars that have been crumbling from weathering and that sort of thing, or larger animals trudging through this area, knocking them over. But this is not giant size. You know, this area was once inhabited by giants, and this is where they conducted a lot of experimentation. This is a temple that appears to be built by humanoids of your size and stature.
Can I look around to see if it seems to be a temple dedicated to any of the gods?
Go ahead and make a perception check. Sorry, a religion
25.
check. That's all. I'm gonna say religion.
Oh,
I'll let you use your 18. Your roll of 18.
oh okay, 18 then.
All right. So looking around, you notice that there are these circles with flames surrounding them, and as you kind of get a gathering and like you get a sense of direction of this temple, you find that you're actually below the stone in the ceiling directly, and you put together that this was a temple of the twin burning suns at one point.
I relay that info to the group.
What's the twin burning? Wait, they're not referring to the gods of the sun. Sun? No.
I would presume so. I don't know what it means, but it's kind of cool.
I mean, I don't know anything about religion to speak of, so you seem like the expert.
I just know about Tara.
Aren't one of them? Isn't Alnor dead?
Silnor.
Sealnor's? Okay. Alnor's the one that's still kicking.
Yeah.
So, this proves that it was made before that event happened in history, but I'm not quite sure who would have made this. And Lynn's kind of looking around at these pictures and carvings.
Does it match any of the symbols of the gods of the sun as we would know in the modern era?
A lot of temples were built prior to well, not in Elnira, but prior to the death of Sealnor. They're very ancient, but the symbology is the same. One is a circle with a flame coming in on the inside. The other one is a circle with the flames on the outside of it.
Okay, I was just wondering if it was like an even older version than what we would normally see, like a prehistoric version of their markings.
And right now, this
so
is
looking
all
at
outside. There's still an entryway as well.
So, yeah. Do we move
I
forward?
wonder. Yes, I think so. But I wonder if your artifact, Percy, I wonder if it has anything to do with this. This doesn't make sense to me, right? Why would an entrance this size be built in the land of giants?
The only explanation that I can possibly think of now is that before the barrier was up, the gods could give gifts to people, and these worshippers were so highly praised that he gave them the gifts of giants.
I mean, or is this just a temple for the servants of those giants, which were smaller humanoids?
Possibly. Let's enter.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
Who's the kind of like dungeoneering person in our group here? Do we have somebody who's a specialist in that?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, it's a temple in an ancient ruin. I was going to assume there's traps, right?
Maybe.
Pretty good at keeping an eye out.
Yeah, I'm good at breaking things.
I can keep us topped off.
Rosad, you can see, right, in the dark?
Yep.
Okay. Might be best for you to take the lead on this and keep an eye out.
Yeah, sure thing.
I'll take up the middle of the pack.
Okay.
Don't know if we're going into a dungeon.
You're gonna find out. Go ahead and make an investigation check for me, please, Rosad.
Can I help if I'm standing like behind?
Sure.
Everyone will be
Cool.
in the back of the group just looking at stuff as we walk by, taking notes.
Looking at some
Investigation
pictures.
with advantage.
Doing the occasional impression.
That's a minimum 17 roll, yeah.
All right. So you begin to walk into the entryway of this temple, and you notice that the first thing you notice is that there is a series of mirrors embedded into the sides of this hallway that are either heavily dirty, or there's stuff like that's caked onto it, like plant matter, but there's no traps to stick out to you. After about 30 feet of hallway, it opens up to a larger chamber. There is a statue in the middle of some sort of humanoid with its head bowed and its arms crossed, standing on a plinth. There's two braziers, one on the left and one on the right of the statue, in the circular, we'll say octagonal room to make it more geometrical. And there's a mirror, not a mirror, another plinth, we'll say, with a quartz-like crystal that is multifaceted in front of the statue as well, directly in front of it on the center.
What does multifaceted mean, sorry?
It's like so like imagine a crystal, and there are faces of the crystal.
Yeah.
So there's multiple faces of the side of how it's been carved. Specifically on one side there's two, and on the other side there's a third, so it's triangular shaped. And the flat face is facing the hallway.
Right. So there's a crystal, and then the mirrors are in the hallway.
Mm-hmm. And there's two braziers as well, unlit.
Is the room is not terribly lit, I presume? It
is dark.
Can we presume?
And there's also a lot of overgrowth and everything.
Sir, how close is the first mirror to the entrance where the light would actually be shining in?
I'm sorry?
How close is the first mirror to the entrance of the temple?
So we're gonna go back outside and look?
If it's not too far, I suppose
30
so.
feet. 30 feet.
Yeah.
So you go outside and you look, and you actually, that fountain that was in the middle of the courtyard,
Mm-hmm.
you get a closer look to it using your same investigation check, and you realize that that is actually a mirror that is directly under the stone in the ceiling of this cavern that is heavily overgrown. And you begin to guess that if you were to clean off these mirrors and some of the plant matter, it might reflect and refract the light into the braziers.
Hey, everybody, we should clean off these mirrors here.
Hey, that sounds
We're
fun.
gonna turn into giants.
No, it's mirrors. I'm assuming reflecting light, right? Or is that?
Oh,
That's what I'm guessing. The only reason why there'd be this many mirrors lined up and some big, brilliant crystal in the center. That's how it seems to me. Puzzle. Or maybe it wasn't a puzzle before, but now the overgrowth got to it. You know.
That does make a lot of sense.
We start to rip the vines and grass and overgrowth off then?
Yep.
Okay, let's get at it.
All right.
Anything you need us to do that, or does it just take time?
It just takes time. After about an hour of all of you cleaning off the grime of these mirrors, using water that you have, that sort of thing, the light begins to goes down into the main mirror and starts to reflect back and forth down this hallway. And the way that they are curved, it kind of intensifies the light as well. And eventually it goes into the prism in the middle and reflects it to the two braziers, which spring to life, except one brazier ignites with this hot white flame that is burning at well over 1,000 degrees. The brazier itself turns into a bright orange with the heat from this flame. The other one is a cooler red flame, although still hot to the touch. It will still burn you if you were to touch it, just white burns hotter. As this happens, this kind of like shock wave, I will say, not like it doesn't push you back, but like this pulse comes out from each of the flames, and you watch as the plant matter begins to recede away from this temple, as if these flames are cleansing it.
Interesting.
How did it become overgrown if these braziers cleansed?
How did what?
Maybe the first mirror got obscured. It's not as intense back there. My best guess.
Presumably, when there were people to maintain these temples, they cleaned the mirrors, cut back the overgrowth, and when it got blocked, like you said, it got dark in here, and so it's turned into this. And this seems to be almost divine magic. I mean, sunlight doesn't make plants go away; it makes them grow.
On my head, if the sunlight being activated like this is pushing away the plants, the blocking of the first mirror, or whichever mirror, would have had to been deliberate. That's my take.
You hear the sound of dust falling, of cracks forming across the stone's surface. And you turn around to see that statue that was in the middle of the room with its arms crossed is beginning to shake, as a stony shell falls off of the form, and with each crack that forms, this brilliant white light begins to shine through. Eventually the stone comes outward, and standing before you is a man with skin of gold, eyes of silver, except with his brilliant white armor, his arms and wings are covered with a large number of eyes, all varied colors of irises, while his eyes and then his head are specifically just a solid silver, as if blind. His wings spread out before you, a 10-foot wingspan, and he looks at all of you.
We all die.
Who sanctified this place?
Veiled
My
Vanguard.
name. Yes.
That would
Points
be
back to Emmeline.
us.
I'm Emmeline. It is an honor to see you. She's gonna assume that this thing has a duty.
We're just gonna say all her names. I'm Sanasha. Hi. Get the Veiled
Absolutely
Vanguard.
not.
You know, I mean, it's rude not to now that you've said it first. So
I'm Naoki.
There's a sternness that is across his face. I feel a disconnection. My master is present yet far away.
you're talking about the barrier.
Yeah, how long have you been like that?
I do not know. I am Zornindale, a constable of devotion.
To Stilnor or Alnor?
I am a servant to all the gods.
Okay.
What about the new
okay.
gods?
Yeah, there's new gods. And one less of the old gods. At least.
In my time present on this mortal plane, prior to sealing myself here, I was known as an oracle. My eyes see many things, yet part of me feels blinded. Tell me, whom do you serve? What god do you follow? There is a feeling of miasmal darkness from your group, as if influenced by another party.
I mean,
Well,
Answer
I-
correctly and I shall spare your lives.
I
Wow.
personally follow Toro, the god of performers. But don't quite feel that's the answer you're looking for.
I mean, my parents did raise me to follow Dockery, god of the forge. So my mother didn't worship him per se. Was more of a fan of Allura, but god of I think Tora's a newly ascended god. Recently, so the Tower of Allura kind of fell, I guess, and things changed, and there's a god who, if you're not feeling disconnected, a god who created a barrier to bring the gods away from the mortal plane. Renatus here worships. Oh God, sorry, I'm not good at this.
Ilnia? Ilma?
And Grotrea.
One of the two? Yes.
Both of the goddesses.
Well,
Yeah.
Something happened.
Yeah. He's a devoted worshipper. We're just-
Myself have only offered prayer ever to Caius and Revelor, but I wouldn't exactly call myself a very devoted worshiper.
Revelor's another new god. Yeah.
You all spoke the truth. Tell me, what brought you to this place? What is it that you seek?
We just sought passage to Drillworm.
I personally came for a different reason. I wished to gain power to help other people through an artifact that I learned about.
I mean, I really came here just to help protect this one, which points at Naoki. But we have to go to Drillworm to break the hold on something that won't release itself unless we do something. Not a pact that I'm willingly part of.
Not come here for the heart?
I have no desire for personal power. We are here on our way to somewhere else. We ended up here by pure
Mistake.
mistake. Yeah, that's a better word than I was thinking of.
I believe this heart you speak of is what I seek.
He begins to walk out of the temple down the hallway. Do you follow?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
He gestures to the sunstone embedded in the ceiling. That is the heart of a great and evil fire primordial, said to be the father of the fire giants.
Ooh.
He brought cinders and ash to the land above until my lord Sealnor slew him and his heart came crashing down into the surface of this world, creating a massive crater, thus giving this land, this earth, heat within the soil.
So, right now, are you saying we're under the world kiln? Is that where we're at?
If that is what the mortals call it these days.
Is this thing being held by the power of Sealnor by any chance, or is it just dead? Because
It is the still beating heart of a once powerful and terrible being.
okay,
He was known as Bjorn.
Am I
Bjorn.
allowed to take it?
It's literally a massive.
Is it huge?
Yeah, it is a like the size of a. It's large. It's a massive stone giving off heat in the ceiling of this entire place.
It's
Okay.
It's a small mountain, basically.
If I think back to all what I've read in my book, does this seem like the artifact that was mentioned, or does that feel like a different thing?
Feels like a different thing that you're thinking of.
Okay, dog. Real calm. I don't need this thing.
So this isn't what he was. Yeah.
Zornindale will turn around. I shall offer you 2 gifts as thank you for cleansing this sacred place. The first is a vision. Your eyes close as a vision comes to you, a path showing before you, leading directly to a crevice within the cavernous wall, wide enough for a medium or slightly larger sized creature to squeeze through, but not any of the dinosaurs that dwell within that are large predators. Which makes sense as to why they have not left this place to journey above in the land above. The second gift must be decided collectively by all of you. I shall give you one truth.
Can we have some time to discuss?
Time is ticking before the fates of many arrive. Take the time that you wish. The choices are yours to make.
I mean, don't we have a pressing side issue after we finish this and get the artifact? The entity that's coming to devour the world? Don't we want to learn more about that? The monsters
What?
of monsters?
Huh?
Sorry, you're not up to date. We really need to
Or-
write like a.
Or we could
I asked for all this
Fuck
information.
you.
we could ask if Cram is still alive.
That's.
I feel like,
Seems
I
a
don't
bit
want to.
wasteful, to be honest.
I don't want to be a downer,
Who's Cram?
but we have this robot guy, right? Like, he was a man made of metal and wood, and
he had a
he,
soul.
He
he had a
basically
soul.
sacrificed himself.
Thought they
Yeah,
were all dead.
It's just a void.
Yeah,
He fell into another realm.
I think he
Mhm.
sacrificed himself. That's how I saw it.
Yeah, he like sacrificed himself to like a notoriously soul-destroying thing. So I'm not super confident
Yeesh.
that he's still alive.
I still have hope.
I mean, it's we can probably find that out, but like, does the like core concept of this threat to all of existence not seem something worth asking for a truth about?
I think
I'm
it's
just
probably a
confused
little
on
bit more
what
pressing.
truth we need from it. We. What do you think?
How do we kill it? How do we stop it?
Well, we need to know what it is first, because
Look,
do we want to
back
kill
when
it?
we were traveling with Cliff, he explained a couple of things to me about these threats and why they bothered him so much. He wasn't totally specific. He mentioned mostly that he and his group were in the realms of the Dark Court, and they came across a book bound in leather, which they learned to be the skin of a dead god. And the leader of their group, that of Cliff's group, this paladin, he went nuts after opening the book and trying to read it. Cliff said he was the most sound-minded, calm person before and after the book. He was just, all he could talk about was his fears, his primal terrors, things that like got in his head. Think intrusive thoughts maybe. But he mentioned how maybe it's a small leaking of power from pre-cosmos creatures locked away by the gods. That's why he recommended we get to a library of Allura to try and understand this more. If we could find a way to ask a question about them, like a specific, it could help us a lot.
Maybe we ask,
I mean-
what is the monster of all monsters?
Do we know where the Library of Allura is?
What if it gives us a name?
Yes, we know where the Library of Allura is, I believe.
That's not
Right?
good then.
Yes.
The general area.
Wasn't
I would have a clue,
Yeah.
so that's all you guys.
I feel like we're like leaving like a. I don't even know what he is. He's a powerful and servant of the gods, but I think this is important enough to get us started. But how to kill it? I mean, we may not want to kill something that's part of the primordial nature of the entirety of existence, right?
Could we ask what its end goal is? No, we know that. Never mind.
Yeah,
I
That's-
think
So there's a great threat that's coming. The veil
how do we
has
defeat
been,
it?
The veil has been made thin. How do we protect the world from destruction from this thing? I don't know. I mean, I think how we protect ourselves is more important than defeating and protecting could be the same thing.
Could we ask where to gain the power necessary to defeat it? If it was locked away
I'm not sure.
once, could we? So, if the running theory is we locked it away with the gods, could we not knock down the barrier and ask the gods to lock it away again?
well,
It's a long shot, but
He's listening to us the whole time, right?
As you're like observing, like looking over at Zornindale, he's mostly just like you're walking up and he's like examining like a flower that's on the edge of the courtyard, taking in the surroundings of this new environment.
Ooh, a piece of candy.
I think maybe our best course of action is asking how to protect ourselves from the monster of all monsters, even if it's a really long shot, to give us some sort of important information.
Well, I think the entity that came ahead did warn that the monsters, whatever these things are, will come first before the end. So
I think
get
it's
some-
a good question to ask.
let's get some lore, guys.
Yeah.
what is law?
You know what lore is?
Yeah, you're literally
We got
books.
History.
I thought they were all fiction,
You mean plot?
non-fiction, fiction. I don't know.
Lore is like explicitly like real stuff.
Yeah, Emmeline walks straight into the fourth wall.
Books have plot. That's
Let's
what
ask a
most
question.
fictional books are about. I thought that's what you were into mostly. Those are
No, I
fairy
like tale
tales.
stories. They're all
Hmm.
based on something real.
Mm.
Are we okay with my question? My truth?
I'd like to.
Yeah.
Do we want to protect ourselves or the world?
I
That's
think
my only question.
The world.
Everyone.
Let's take the more heroic route with this, I guess. Get some brownie points from whatever higher entities are watching us.
well, I think protecting ourselves and protecting the world are the same. I
mean,
don't want to be. Could you imagine if we're the only people left alive?
I'd kill myself.
Yeah, but you'd have to be that specific, right?
I'm joking.
You throw yourself into the void.
So toxic.
All right. No objections?
No, I think it sounds like the best plan we've got. Unless you want to learn somebody's secret blueberry muffin recipe, but that seems like a waste too.
Muffins aren't. I don't like them.
Definitely less of this.
He walks up to the powerful being before us. We've come to an agreement on our one truth. How do we protect the world from the threat that is the monster of all monsters?
The power of the gods must be utilized to fight this threat that you see oncoming. However, the gods will fall without the help of mortal men.
We're mostly women.
That is
And
a fair
women.
point. However, prophecies can be ambiguous. Things lost in translation.
Okay. Does it have any reaction to us asking this question? Like, does it seem concerned or just generally neutral? I mean, it doesn't really have a face, so what do I know?
He does have a face. He has a humanoid face, just his eyes are blind. They're pure silver.
Yeah, okay.
What is your plan now that you're freed? What will you do?
I shall maintain my post here, guarding the heart.
Silnor's not
Other-
protected anymore.
It was never the duty of the gods to protect the world.
Are there more posts like this scattered around?
Not here.
Can you tell us where? Or
I think we're pushing the one truth thing.
I'm gonna get all the information I can.
Yeah, we should have
Find
asked the...
more information on the land between life and death. On the summit
Sleep.
of the mount that divides the lands, you may find a gateway.
I don't know what that means. Thank you.
I missed the middle of that, if anyone remembers.
So many gateways.
The comet brings the end of all, Veiled Vanguard. And with that, I will leave you.
Okay, good luck. You seem really nice for a celestial who's been trapped for a long time.
Can't judge a book by its cover.
I'm not judging. Just commenting.
I think he asked us to destroy the barrier. That's what he
Doesn't
said.
say.
I know what it sounds like.
Someone needed help of the gods. It doesn't mean the gods have to walk the world.
Well, it said the gods would fall otherwise if we don't help. So, I think if the god's power is to be used in this circumstance, it means the barrier is not there. That's what I picked up from it.
Or we have to gain power gifted to us by the gods to be able to succeed. Maybe the gods can't do this themselves.
I mean, I ask Tora for more power every day, and I don't think he ever listens.
So the problem is you're like thinking about your own personal gain when you worship. You're supposed to not be concerned about.
Selfless.
Well, I need the power to help other people.
Yeah, but you need to find the power to fulfill your own wishes, right?
Power for a wish. Exactly, I agree. Yes, give me the wish power. Give me the power to cast wish.
Then get
Please.
stronger. And okay, we're gonna have like a philosophical discussion about you've been gifted with the power to gain more power by working to grow stronger. Stop thinking about just getting power from nothing. Earn it.
That sounds dumb. I do quite a lot. I helped you guys. You guys were lost, and I helped you get out. I'm now going to help you with another thing. And Tora won't listen to any of it. He won't hear my pleas or cries.
You're gonna like lose all of your power at this rate, man.
Just
So
gotta
he
keep
likes
working
when
with
you
us.
listen.
I mean, what we're doing, we are sitting on a path that's supposed to protect the world, and you said you want to do good. Technically, we are about to do a lot of good. As weird as you may feel about running with us.
I mean, for a man that wanted to kill me not 24 hours ago, you've changed the tune.
You know, and the thing
I've just started to trust you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Because you healed me.
That's fair. We should get out of here because I don't really have a point to make.
Well, I think that vision was the exit, if you all saw it. I know pretty much the way there.
I believe, yeah, that was the exit.
Okay.
But now you guys know I wasn't lying.
I don't just believe you weren't lying. You just need to know, Percy. Just because the god doesn't answer, he may be answering, but his answer could be no.
That's a lot of no's you be getting then.
Wow.
Ouch.
I might need a new car.
You can't get everything you ask for.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
otherwise,
don't feel like I'm asking for a lot.
have you
been-
anything he's asking for?
Have you ever seen a child that's just given everything they're asked for by their parents? How terrible they are.
Oh yes, believe me, you wouldn't
No.
want to know.
My parents are dead.
You said twice? What's that about? As we're walking towards the exit, I assume, while we're doing this.
Yes. Many deaths.
Yeah, we should just
Double
let her
death.
say it. Sometimes she needs to get it off her chest again.
Like your heart?
Is that?
I think if I got my heart off my chest, I'd probably die.
You technically
You
already
know,
did
I'm
get it off.
still. I'm not quite sure how to get the flower inside your heart without actually getting it inside your heart, right?
Well, I mean, you eat stuff, it ends up in your blood. Maybe you just gotta eat the flower.
Unless someone fills
it's a
like
mixture.
The oil.
a
there not-
syringe with it.
Is there not like just like
stabs
a...
it.
You don't have like a thing you can open up and reveal your metal heart?
Emily could always cut open my chest.
She isn't quite the Tin Man.
What?
Just a little incision.
Little chest breaker, you know?
Yeah.
And I
We'll
feel
figure
if
it out.
Naoki was there to help compensate for the damage, it would all work out.
This
Yeah,
seems
and I
like
could
the
study the
way-
flower and be able to reproduce it.
That would be great.
There we go. I ain't dying anytime soon. Well, maybe.
Maybe we should have asked that.
She's pale.
When do we all die?
No, you don't
I-
want to know that.
I'd rather not.
No.
I want
that
to
seems,
catch me by surprise.
It's like seems like a surefire way to like make it happen if somebody asks somebody how you're gonna die. You know? No personal experience with that, but
Dying or people what? Asking what? I don't feel confusing.
Yeah, I think there was a guy one time in back in my city on Nalthes who did figure out when he was gonna die. He figured he was gonna die alone in his room, scared. And he spent the rest of his life alone in his room scared because he was scared of dying.
yeah.
That seems like his own fault there.
Yeah. Because he was afraid of dying and
people
he
are
fulfilled
afraid
the
of
prophecy.
death.
But if he knew he was going to die in his room, why didn't he just never go back in his room?
Well, then every room you're in is the room you die in.
It becomes your room.
Yeah, but what if you're outside?
Then outside is your room,
Yes.
right?
But
I
no,
kind of feel like
that doesn't make any sense because the outside is not covered by 4 walls and a roof, so it can't be a room.
Maybe they're just really far apart and you can't see them.
Maybe the barrier makes it a room.
Mhm.
That's interesting.
I mean, it's basically as soon as you have a prophecy read, you're kind of determining your fate. There's no prophecy. Your fate is what you make it. At least you can live
That
with
is
that
very
thought.
deep. Very interesting.
I don't know.
After
I don't know if it makes sense.
several hours of this type of philosophical conversation,
Can we take a
and
bonus in
trudging through the
intelligence?
jungles, you come to a crumbled gateway at the edge of this cavern. Boulders have collapsed in on what used to be a doorway that you can make out for larger creatures. You see that there is space, like the vision gave you, allowing you just enough room to squeeze through. You have to kind of like turn sideways and shimmy as you go through. But at the end of this path is a large stone platform set on these massive gears. It is
Does
at
it look
the
like it
end.
goes up and down? Sorry.
It is at the end of a long path that is over a pool of magma with falls of this molten material falling down into it from above. The stones of this surrounding area are cracked with heat and glowing with embers. But the path seems to be able to take you up if you so choose.
Percy, didn't you mention the artifact being surrounded by lava? Magma?
Promise I didn't take us a.
She's not wrong.
I don't think
though.
it's here.
I believe
Just-
you.
did say
I
that.
just wonder.
Well, we'll find out. I mean,
Oh.
there's probably magma all over this place. I mean, it's
You are
I think
has
I'm
been revealed that this place
cavern.
is under the world kiln.
yeah.
There's probably
I mean, it could be here.
multiple-
What you now
Magma
know is
rivers.
that the world kiln is specifically why there's heat running through below the surface of this plane of existence, and why there's magma and volcanoes and everything. This is, forgive the pun, the heart of subterranean activity and heat and life.
Yeah. Basically, the world would be cold and dead without the heart of this primordial buried into the
Mhm.
ground, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, if you ever think, Percy, hey, I want to take that thing and take it out, the massive heart driving the world, let's not do that.
I misunderstood, and I thought it was my artifact. I thought he was just taking me there.
You can see how big it was.
I
mean, I know from like a distance it looked pretty small, but you have perspective, right?
look. I presumed it was like a tiny thing on top of the mountain. That's my bad.
Okay. Again, put like your fingers here, and just like if you go far enough for somebody's head is small enough, you can crush their head.
Look, I didn't do very well with like maths and stuff. I didn't.
Or
I've
perspective.
got other talents, alright.
Healing.
rest of the group, I'm assuming, is just watching them please each
Yeah.
other's heads with their
I
fingers.
was actually doing this on Sinash's head, like, oh, look.
Okay, let's go.
Ooh, oh no.
All right.
Yeah, nice to see the moon again.
So you go to
It
the
sure would
platform
be.
and you activate the lever.
Yeah.
Pull the lever.
Does it work?
Stone on stone begins to grind.
Yeah. Play it again, Sam.
As the platform begins to rise. It goes up for roughly 30 minutes as this platform at a steady pace rises up. The heat from the magma does not burn you, but it does feel as if you're standing next to a fire. It's uncomfortable. It does kind of singe your skin here and there, but not to the point where it's going to be harming you. As you continue to rise up, eventually the platform comes to a stop. And there's a pathway with a lever and a stone doorway.
Does the lever look like the one we just pulled?
Similar. When I say lever, it's more like a handle that you can grab and turn. Let's say that.
Or Zad turns it by the looks of it.
The door slides open, revealing a well hidden pathway in a mountain. As you step out, the doorway closes behind you, and without knowing it's there, it looks like a normal rocky outcrop, perfectly camouflaged, perfectly hidden with what is similar to dwarven hidden doorways in their own mountains and halls.
I'd maybe look for a lever on the outside that would let them back in.
Make an investigation check.
Could I get advantage from the Eyes of Minute Seeing for this?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Do we want to mark this for future reference?
It's 17 by default.
With a 17, there is no doorway or handle that you can find.
It was one way.
Shit.
So we
As
have
far
to
as
go
it
back
looks,
to where
yeah.
we came.
Well, the good news is we know how to get back. We just have to bank on us surviving the fall.
Is this how I got in DM? When I came in with my group? Or...
This is not.
Oh, okay.
As you look out from the mountainside and the path leading down, spread out before you is a massive forest with a mist coming off of it as it cools off from the hot weather. And in the center, far in the distance, is a massive tree growing up out of it. Welcome to Drillworm, Veiled Vanguard. 11 days remain in your journey before the deadline comes. And what happens
Sinash.
next will be a story for another time.
I knew it.
So everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to tonight's session of Prestige Encounters. That is where we're going to end our story for now. We will continue on with the story next week at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here at twitch.tv/LichSouls. And you know, it's going to be a great time. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. I would like to thank our players for taking part in the story. And yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes next. Well, how it's going to go next. I know where it's going to go next, but do they? Who knows? I'm going to pass it on over to Jeremiah, who plays Rosad.
Wow, great session, everybody. We fought a dinosaur for what I guess the second time, right? Because we didn't fight another one between those raptors. So yeah, and it was a really big one this time. Probably wasn't very fun to be picked up in its mouth and held over the edge of a cliff. Wasn't fun falling out of the mouth either. But we pulled through, and Percy took the long way down. It's pretty funny. But yeah, we're finally at Drillworm, where we get to see a bunch of fun draconic culture and stuff like that, and then totally make an enemy of everybody there.
Fine.
So we'll enjoy it while we can. And I can't wait to see what happens. And with that, I'm gonna pass it over to Guy, aka
God.
Sanasha.
Yeah, it was an interesting thing. We fought a giant, lightning dinosaur. We killed it. Sorry, perfect time for that sneeze. Learned some lore, freed an ancient celestial, and discovered that Percy is very mad at all of us all the time. So, just a fun time all around. For some reason, I thought that thing would last longer in a fight, but I'm glad it didn't kill us. So, good times. Enjoying to see what Drillworm is like, get a little bit more civilization, and get to know a little bit more about this new companion we have with us, who is still a bit of a mystery. I was going to pass it on to Josh, who plays Percy.
Yeah, fun session. First combat with Percy was okay, other than where I thought everyone was going to run away and then they didn't. But it's calm. We all lived. I liked the cool god man who isn't a god. He was giving like very biblically accurate angel vibes, spooky wings with eyes and stuff. But no, excited for Drillworm. Hopefully we get to do like a little heist movie type stuff now. Should be pretty cool. Like the setup and very Ocean's 11 vibe. But with that, I'll pass it on to Chloe, who plays Emmeline.
Yeah, I'm super excited to see how we plan out this future heist and how it goes for us. But I echo similar sentiments. The fight was fun, and it was a good session. That's all I really have. So I'm going to pass it over to Naoki, who plays Isaac. Or Isaac, who plays Naoki.
Yeah, it was a good session. Got to have some combat, got to have some RP. I've definitely switched the names of everyone before. Pretty much have the same sentiments. I can't wait to see how this heist goes down, since only someone who is of pure heart can remove this thing. So, can't wait to see how that turns out. So I will pass it on over to Megan, who plays Talia.
Well, it seems like my heart is failing on me. That is oh so fun.
It's pure metal, though.
Yeah. Just being told, oh yeah, roll this. And I do really bad. Yeah, your heart's giving out. You have 1 week left. Nice fight though. Nice lore drops and everything. A nice sort of longer session as well this week. But I'm getting to the point where any sort of thing big that happens, I'm just constantly expecting, and that's it for this week. You now gotta wait another week until you find out the next bit. But anyways, I'll just iterate the sentiments of everyone else and really enjoyed it, so I'll pass it back to the DM.
Thank you so much there, Megan. Thank you to everyone once again for being part of tonight's story in one way or another. Get well, Sue Quentin. We'll see you next week, of course. And with that, everybody, we'll see you next week here at twitch.tv/LegionSouls at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another episode of Prestige Encounters. However, you can tune in tomorrow for Community Game Night as we play Supermarket together. We also have Dead by Daylight streams throughout the week, and Minecraft server Sundays now instead of the cooking stream. So without anything else to say, I'm gonna go ahead and go bye.
Bye.